Greetings and salutations. Welcome to another episode of Roll Hit Die Presents the Red Star Rising campaign. I am Dan Latham, also known as Shadrach Dagar, and I am your dungeon master for this game. Hopefully this evening we've got our other issues fixed. Before I get into introductions of our players, Roll20 is the app we're using on the computer here to show the maps and the minis. The game, of course, is brought to you by the delightful company called GUI Cube, which, if you wait till tonight's break, we're going to give away another player primer for another lucky viewer out there. Granted, I don't know how many we have currently with us because this system doesn't really like me too much. It doesn't look like we have very many at all.
It's okay, we like you.
There are a few changes to the point buy system that I had requested to me from a viewer, and I will say it was family members, so. But the advantage and disadvantage awarding can go either direction, and that's the only change.
Woo! I mean,
I think it might have had something to do with Sunday night's game, where I turn and look and I've got 8 disadvantages thrown my direction in a matter of 5 seconds.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Feel the love. Feel the love.
So
I just happened to catch chat, and all I saw was stream. I was like, oh no.
All right, so before we get into the recap, before we get started in tonight, with the way it looks, tonight will be the last episode because we are only finish up chapter 2. Now, I don't mean last episode of this entire show. We will be picking back up later at a later time. We're just going to give time to get chapter 3 rolling and give them time to get chapter 4 ready to roll out prior to streaming the next set. And in between, we will fill in a few things, like I think one of our players may run a game for us.
I have a question for you, Dan.
Yes.
So, are we taking a break like this, similar to like how TV shows do, because you work in the industry and you just need a break?
I've needed a break for a long time. You guys are making me nuts.
Well, if you
What are
feel
you
you need
saying?
a break, then I'm doing my job.
You guys are doing a great job. But we'll discuss more about that later. First of all, let's go ahead and get into my players' introductions. And we will start right below me on the channel. It'll be Hernan.
Hello, my name is Curtis Ross. I am playing Hernan, the Fire Touch Fighter, and possibly someone who may be in charge for a bit. We'll see what happens.
Following him is Sayer.
Well, Sayer's going to kind of give you an eyebrow about thinking you're in charge, but it's okay. You do you and think that. It's good. And that probably is enough of an introduction for the personality of Sayer, portrayed by me, Michael Roderick. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you.
No one's listened so far.
Shailene.
My name's Tara. I'm playing Shailene, desperately trying to keep Sayer from doing anything too awful stupid, and also trying to come to terms with my own issues within the game, evidently. Hey. Probably.
And with that, Cuckoo. I'm sorry, Sadir.
Yeah. So I'm
No,
Ronnie
it's
Rollins.
Sparkle Butt.
Sparkles. Ooh, shiny. My name is Ronnie. I play Sadir, the air-touched monk.
Just please don't turn into a singing snail.
The fool of the group, apparently, because the Jinx god seemed to like its offering of my rump. So we'll see what happens. Woohoo!
Woo! Following Sadir is Vanessa.
Hi, I'm Michelle. I play Vanessa, and I'm very strange, but that's okay. Everybody loves me anyway.
Is Michelle strange or Vanessa strange?
Vanessa's strange, but Michelle's strange too.
I just want to verify that we have the right moniker here. And Smedley, our newest player.
My name is Fallon, and I play Smedley, and I'm still not a lich.
Yet.
Oh, wait,
Still.
what did I miss last week?
And last but certainly not least, Kenna.
Hi, I'm Christy. I play Cannoneerna, the Spell Dancer, and both Michelle and Vanessa are strange. And Smedley is a lich, but that's okay.
And with that,
As long as she's
if
on our
Smedley's
side.
a lich, I'm going to have to just be like, she's your pet.
I mean, as long as he's on our side, I'm okay with that.
You are the DM's grandchild. I think that's what that was supposed to mean.
That's exactly what that was supposed to mean.
So with that, teacher's pet, earn that reward you said you was going to earn today.
Wait, voluntarily? Like.
Wait,
I
wait.
want-
I got chest pain. Oh God, what's going on?
I'm so excited.
I'm terrified.
Just can't hide it.
The world's coming to an end.
End of the world as we know it.
And
But I feel fine.
like
Well, your mic ain't muted, so.
There. Okay. So, last week, after we made our way back to the wagon and prepared to leave, me and Hernan took second shift at the front, and on our way, we passed Blackwater Bridge and saw a tower beyond the trees, the Crooked Tower, as we were told, which is where a warlock lives. Apparently, he was a minion of some witch queen. Don't really remember what her name was. Our path was difficult due to the rough terrain, but we made it all right. So we made it to another bridge where we saw what appeared at first to be a lifelike statue of a troll head. And then, it started talking. And then I was just like, well, this is just normal Tuesday. You know what I meant. Where was it?
It was a normal Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. So we had to pay a toll to cross, and apparently he can digest food. Not quite sure how that is, but he can. He asked for an extra toll for information on a Jinx shrine up ahead the road, and he also told Shailene about some weird symbols below the bridge, and she took Zaire to go and check them out and get some stones or whatever. So me and Hernan waited at the top while the rest of the group caught up. And then Zaire started rambling on about some crocodiles or whatever, so apparently we had an aggressive encounter with some crocofrogs, I do believe they were called. And I was almost eaten 3 times. 3. Yeah, so that kind of made me mad. I beat up a dead frog. Croc, whatever it was. Those things made me uncomfortable. Yeah, then we went to the shrine after that was over for some reason, but I'm not going to leave this part out. For some strange reason, Zaire decided to keep some crocofrog tongues. I don't even want to know why.
Yeah.
Don't tell me why. So when we finally reached the shrine, I was reluctant to go in, but they all went in, and I was just like, well, I'm going to be a team player, so I went in as well. That was the worst mistake of my life. No,
Not yet.
no. So right now it's the first. Apparently the person that stays in this shrine has an odd sense of humor because I'm almost dead. So yeah, we're all gonna die, and for some strange reason, even though I kept telling him not to, Zaire decided to pull the lever.
I didn't pull it.
Fine, push, pull, lean, whatever you did. You did it, and I told you not to. No one ever listens to the only kid with any common sense.
You decided to join us. You ran away from home and joined the troop.
I didn't realize you didn't have any common sense. Why would you push the lever?
Because we're teenagers.
There's nowhere else to go.
Oh, Rod left.
Make
Is
him-
he still with us?
No. Hey, that's not bad.
And we left off with Sadir leaning, pulling, pushing, whatever he did, to the lever, and awaiting our inevitable death.
We
So,
got
thank
epic
you.
loots though.
It's gonna be fine. Don't ever react. Go with the flow.
I will say, those were made. That was. I'm impressed.
Yeah,
We did
that's
hear
good.
some whining or something coming from the western side of the chamber.
That would be Smedley whining.
That wasn't Smedley. Me and Shailene heard this before.
Yeah, it sounded like it was on the other, like just under the wall or on the other side.
Under
of the wall.
other side, something. We can't hear you if you're talking, Dan.
Yeah, she muted her mic without me thinking about it. Do you all remember what the sounds was? And now that Rod's back, I can try to adjust the cameras once more.
Sorry. All of a sudden, it was like everyone froze, and I'm like, "You guys there?" And then something else was looking a little sluggish, and I'm like, "I bet it's me."
That's okay.
I can coordinate everybody to stop moving at like 2 seconds so we can question it again. Great.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
She dropped something. It was just a grenade. It'll be alright. So, you forgot something.
Was it something important?
Something you guys dealt with prior to finding the shrine? Do you remember that?
Which thing?
The big shit pile. I mean,
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I was gonna mention that. Okay. So I almost forgot about this. We encountered a mud blob that was somehow living, and it decided it didn't like us, so it attacked us. And again, this happened.
don't
Where-
tell. Don't you tell him. Don't.
Sadir decided to jump in to its remains to get Hernan's weapon, and ended up again with something sharp stuck up his butt.
I hit it with my axe, and it took it from me.
So we found a whole bunch of crap in there.
This was the,
And weapons.
what is it, an excremental, I think is what you had said, Dan.
Close to it. It smelled like it anyway. You
Okay.
would know because you were face first in it
It was
too.
just a...
I was not, sir.
You were.
I don't remember.
It was some
this.
sort of
If I don't
bog
remember, it's like it didn't
based
happen.
creature. I'd have to look it up, but it wasn't the excremental.
Okay. I can't wait for my home game to give you guys some of those. Awesome.
Oh, yes.
Yes, please.
Now that we're away from the temple that we were in, now that Droko has been found and we've dealt with the drunken rivalry that came down the street after us, yeah. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So, first things first, since you did such a bang-up job, now the noise that was heard on the other end of the wall, can those two who heard the particular noise be able to describe it to me? Give me a d20 roll, by the way, Smedley.
I thought I remembered it was a whining noise.
Yeah, we weren't able to tell too much from it, from what I recall.
Anybody watch Disney movies? I'm sure.
I mean, once or twice, probably.
Okay, how about Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
You said it sounded like hyenas.
Eddie? Yes.
Hyenas. That's right.
Stop laughing, or you'll die laughing. Remember the little creatures that was
no.
always laughing?
One of these days, you idiots will laugh yourselves to death. I dare.
All right, so you rolled a 3. Easy enough. And you get make sure that was the third card. Yep, you get advantage on a saving throw. So, it may come in handy, it may not. Now, we left off, and it has been pointed out, that somebody leaned against the lever that was going to the next room. By the way, you also have advantage, period, on one of your next rolls. It was given to you in chat.
Oh, okay.
And you can thank, I'm sure, one of our players for that.
Maybe.
Maybe the one that spoke up. Maybe.
Thank you.
Yeah, Sadir decided to lean against the wall where the lever is,
I-
and that's where we stopped.
I didn't mean to.
All right, so with that, sorry, I got all sorts of pop-ups coming up on the screen. So with that, I will scroll down the map here, and we will reveal the fact that a door cracks open. It doesn't open all the way, it just kind of cracks open, and you, all of you, now hear this noise coming from the other side of this partially open door.
Nothing could go wrong here.
So, what would you like to do as this door cracks open a little bit?
Push Smedley.
I'm going to move towards the center of the room. And how dark is there? Are there any torches that lit up when that opened?
Well, the door's not all the way open yet, so you don't know if there's torches in that hallway yet or not. But I will tell you, you do see a bit of a glow from around the edges. And I do apologize. She made dinner late, so.
No problem. I'm going to take the dodge action while looking down there.
Oh,
Being cautious while the door opens.
Yeah. Smart.
Shailene, you think you're hidden, by the way.
Okay, yeah.
With that
I'm,
20-something critical roll you made last week?
27.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gone. She disappeared. That armor's amazing. Or that cloak's amazing.
Since I feel like I am so well hidden, I am going to try and go ahead and move up.
All right, let me bring the turn order back out. Since you guys are doing that, let's go ahead. And since you're like getting ready for combat, because apparently you think you're
Are
going to
we?
need it. Well, I mean, I'm here and taking dodge actions, and
I've got shot by an arrow. It may have done a single damage, but I got shot by an arrow.
I was going to go look at the door.
We'll
I
look
don't
at,
trust this
all right,
place.
so,
Well, no, now I know.
all right, we'll go look at the door. Give me a
Dan,
perception
where's
check.
Sayer? He like a room behind, keeping watch or something?
I don't know where I put him. He's in the room with everybody. So if you want to try to bring your character out, did I not bring you on the map at all? No. I
No,
didn't.
it's fine.
I probably didn't bring you on the map because I'm
Yes, because I wasn't here.
right. I don't do combat roles with other players' characters. Sometimes I give it to somebody else if they've chosen.
Yeah.
Usually it's just you're in the background making snide comments, and if you find something shiny, you try to put it in your pocket. It's pretty much how I play your character when you're
Yeah,
not
because
here.
again, for me, I think we've all learned. For me, it's about the taking, not the keeping.
So, give me that perception.
All right.
So, since you're the only one there, and like I said, you think you're hidden, so let me double check.
And I only moved to 60 as if I was dashing. I didn't know if it was still free action, so I didn't take myself all the way up.
Alright, let's find the actual one to show. Let's show just you. Where are you at? There you are. If you look over to the right hand side, it is marked 6-9. And that is what you peek through the hallway. But they're looking your direction. Not necessarily that they can see you, but they are definitely looking your direction and possibly moving towards you.
Okay.
So, everybody's favorite word. Well, second favorite word.
Noted.
That's the first one, so I figured I'd...
Poopy!
So,
Poopy.
I think he meant roll for initiative.
there you go.
Yeah, probably.
But
You know,
Yeah.
what two words always starts a fight?
But that's not just one word.
That's why I
Do
added
these
an
pants
S.
make me look fat? Oh, that always starts a fight.
Different kind of fight.
mm-hmm.
That's a fight you can't win.
No, but that once you've been asked the question, it's obviously you've already lost initiative.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Okay.
Didn't like that picture, by the way.
Oh, you weren't
Didn't
supposed
enjoy
to.
that.
You weren't supposed to.
What was it?
We're rolling for initiative.
Why do you say that like you're worried?
Remember that how that sound was described? Excuse your imagination.
I mean, I wrote it in the.
Have you ever seen hyenas up close? Those things are absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Have you seen what
these
they
are-
can do to a bowling ball?
These are
It's
too.
a chew toy for them. Like one that they like break apart. I'm not kidding you.
Yep.
All right, how many we got watching us right now? I see 9. I see a good stream. Welcome everybody who's watching us this evening. Stay tuned. We are giving away a prize tonight. I mentioned it at the beginning of the stream, but might not have been too many people on. But I will put the announcement out in chat again prior to us to our giveaway and prior to the drawing. So let's see. Starting from the very top, I'll read the initiatives. You can tell me if I'm correct or not. Shailene, you have a 21, which is obviously a good number for you since you're the one that's up at the doorway and looking in.
Mm-hmm.
Vanessa, assuming Shailene lets you know that you might want to get ready, you have a 17.
Thank you.
Smedley, 16. That's, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sadir with a 12.
That's correct.
Sadir with 11. Kenna with an 8.
Yeah.
Hernan with a 7. Hernan
Yep.
he's like, screw it, I'll just stand back here.
It's like, what's going on?
And
Me and
course,
Hernan have no idea what's going
Of
on.
course, the hyenas have a 4. So, Shailene.
Yeah.
You see what's in the
I'm-
hallway.
I do. I'm gonna take full action move back. So that's gonna put me here.
Mhm.
And on my way back I'll be like, Vanessa, move.
This voice comes out of nowhere, Vanessa.
Get out of the way. And I'm back by Hernan, and then I'm gonna be like, get your weapons out. And then I am going to hide again because I don't want them to see me.
Well, give me a roll. You think
Nah,
you think you're hidden.
probably not though.
Well, we'll see when it all starts. So, that was you. Vanessa, you hear a whisper, and of course, Shailene pops up beside you and says,
Ah!
Don't
Okay.
tell. Shh, shh,
Shh.
shh.
Shh. I'm gonna be quiet and hide.
okay, give me a roll.
Are you gonna move too?
I'm gonna move out of the way of the doorway to the side over here.
All right.
And let me do my stealth roll. No, not so much.
Well, you think you're hidden, and I've noted it.
Ah! Trigger!
You know what? Let's do this. All right. Okay, so Smedley, what are you doing?
I'm gonna hide.
Okay. Why don't you give me a stealth roll? Noted. You think you're hidden. So following Smedley is Sadir, and you see everybody is hiding.
It really can't be that bad. Like, Shailene, what did you see?
You don't know where she's at. Well, actually, roll me.
Well, yeah,
Actually, with your passive perception, you know
And her
exactly,
amazing hiding
and
ability.
you know exactly where she's at. You turn around and look directly at her, and
Shailene, what is going on?
there's a bunch of animals in there, like the were animals that just I don't want to mess with them. If I don't.
Do you see any other way out? The
No.
door's closed behind us. I'm
But
going to.
I would rather have us like them come out and be surprised that we're here than. But there's a
That's-
bunch of them.
Okay. So I will.
Like. Or so.
All I could do is I hear whispering coming over here behind me, but I can't tell what she's saying.
Why is this?
Like,
Oh my god.
This is the number from the picture that I was shown. I don't
Oh,
know how
Jesus.
accurate it is.
Okay, so I will. Why am I drawing? I don't understand.
You're drawing? Are you drawing on my map?
I did.
How dare you draw on my map?
I don't know why I did
Disadvantage
that.
for the game.
That's anyway. I'm gonna move up there and attempt to hide and hold my action for if anything comes out the door.
All right, give me a roll for the hide.
Where'd your artwork go?
I deleted one of them. All right, so
I
it's
think
a
I'm hidden.
12. You think you're hidden, and I've noted it.
Ooh.
So next up, Sayer. Everybody's trying to hide, but of course, let's see. What is Sayer's passive? All right, passive. You don't see Shailene that you saw Sidir speaking to the open wind. You don't see Smedley. Smedley disappeared, but you still see Vanessa and you see Sidir.
But all of a sudden, everyone is obviously diving for cover.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the only one left out. So
Don't
I'll
play
go
hide
hide
games.
over here. I will go over there. I will stealth.
Better than any of us.
Yep. I forgot to use the guidance for initiative, so 23 stealth, and technically I'm done because I don't have enough levels of HP.
So, you think you're hidden? Kenna.
No, sir. I
damn
think
it.
I'm hidden.
Fucking.
So,
What are you doing?
I'm trying to move.
He meant to
Everybody
move from where he
lost.
was.
everybody lost Zaire. He's gone.
Yeah, I know he's gonna be fine. I'm not worried.
He's just poofed.
Don't steal my land.
He poofed.
And I mean, poofed is in
Oh,
hiding, not poofed
duh.
as in what Sidear does, right?
Well, I don't know.
Glitter butt sparkles. Yeah.
Sidear actually has poof powder. So.
I do have poof powder. I just didn't think about using it.
All right. So, Kenna.
Yeah, well, apparently we're getting ready for a big fight, and yeah, I'm not liking that too much. So I'm going to move and start dancing my earthen waltz.
Everybody's getting ready for a fight. I'm just going over and dance.
That's right.
Wiggle,
Boogie,
wiggle,
boogie, oogie, till you just can't boogie no more.
All right. So I don't have to put that down.
We're a weird group.
Hernan. Everybody's hiding, but Kenna, she's just dancing a jig over in the corner. What do you do?
Yep. Well, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to be bait. I'm going to come back and step on top of this table, and I'm going to wait till they start coming through and make a lot of noise and try and draw their attention towards me.
All right. So you are not hiding.
No, I'm going to be blatant. Once they come in, I'm going to be yelling and shouting and getting their attention, and I'm going to take the dodge action. So,
Ooh, I called not dibs for his eulogy. I'm not delivering it. It's too much work.
Yeah, but you'll call dibs for that ring when he falls, won't you?
Yes, and I have like a match set.
But only if it's on his toe.
That's not a thing.
All right. So with that,
It's a little bit of a thing.
not a
you
thing.
do hear the yipping and the hollering and the laughing of what sounds like hyenas as the door is shoved open or pulled all the way the rest of the way open, and they come in. So let me go ahead and get this out of the way. Ooh, nice. What's the straight roll? So, okay. So this is Vanessa over here. So, bloop, come to you.
yep, I was trying to draw their attention once they saw the door open, but
Poop.
I can't control them.
Yeah, well, you know, there are people closer.
Yep, I was hoping they wouldn't see them, but
Side ears
They
right
did.
there. Poop.
Should have used your poop powder. Oh, that's a lot of little things.
And they're in the door, so let me move them where they need to go. Shailene, right up on you. Sayer, don't see you at all. So the rest of them will
course not.
come. Oh, well, we'll stop one here.
I'm listening. I've just got to send this release
And
out.
we'll let the rest of them come over here to Hernan, who decided he wanted to get their attention. What do you say to them when they come through the door?
I was just hooting and hollering, trying to get their attention, waving my arms real up high, but being dodgy about it.
Oh, and you hear, and one of the things that may have given Sadir away is you hear this little voice. What's that smell? I thought breath weapons were supposed to come out of your mouth.
Son of
Oh, the bear. Frack that bear, man.
So, with that, we'll do the attack against Vanessa first, since she's the first one there.
Poopy!
Melee bites. 14.
That hits.
14 hits? Okay, so you will take 4 points of piercing damage. This one comes around the corner and just chomps into your arm. So, Sadir. Unless a 10 hits you, that first one misses. But the second one behind you does not. And he will hit you. You know what, we'll do the bite. Let's keep the bite going. Because why not? So I need to roll... Ooh, shoes. That's going to be 10 points of piercing damage as he chomps into your back of your shoulder. It just locks in. Shailene.
I did not mean to hit that. I'm sorry. That was not... I was trying to change it.
Shailene tries to get a sneak attack in for some reason, and it doesn't work. But I will attack you for a 13.
Okay. Miss.
All right, so Hernan, I can't get a flanking on you because you're up on a table.
Do they have pack tactics? That's something I'm interested
You know
in.
what? They are gnolls. So yes, they are not hyenas. You see gnolls. They are just regular gnolls.
Okay.
Take a bonus action and move up to attack. Yeah, I didn't even think about the pack tactics, but I don't see it listed in their listing here, so I'm going to say...
Okay, I wasn't sure if hyenas got that like wolves did. But if they're gnolls, that's different.
Yeah, each gnoll... Nope, pack tactics is not an issue for them. At least it's not in their bio here, so I am not using it. So, but, you know, they do get the same advantages you guys get. But since you're doing the dodging, action, it's a straight roll. First one is... Ooh. Swing at your legs with his pick. You're going to take... Oh, what the frell? 18 points of damage?
What?
18? 1-8?
Yeah.
What?
It was a natural 20.
No, I want you to re-roll that. Luck point.
Yes.
Why?
Luck point. I have 3, and I haven't used any.
Then I will re-roll that.
Oh god, that hurts my
Am I
stomach.
re-rolling the
20.
If I roll attack, then I... Okay, so that's just going to be a regular hit. It's gonna be an
Because
18
my
to hit,
AC is
actually.
21.
Ooh, so never mind. That is a miss.
Yeah, my AC went up.
My stomach like dropped. I was like, holy crap.
I was
He's
like,
an 18 asshole.
oh, that's a crit? No, I'm not taking that. I'd really rather not.
Very
It's
good.
Thank you, but no.
What it was is I rolled a crit as a regular roll because of the dodge and the advantage. And then it rolled max damage on the first dice.
Oh,
Double that.
So-
Add the modifier.
Gross.
Alright, so second attack, straight roll. That's going to be a 7 total. And the one in front of you does not have advantage, and he has disadvantage, so that's going to be a 2 plus whatever. So those
Much
three
better than the
swing at
first
you, and they all miss you.
One came close.
Thank God for luck.
Did they like go up in your stomach a little bit? Because I feel like,
The problem
was
is
like-
I'm the DM, and they did for me.
yeah, I saw your face. I was like, oh god.
When you're like, oh shit.
I was like, oh, that's a crit. That's all of my hit points. Wait.
Good thing for the luck point. Jesus. All right, so
Ugh.
that's all around ones. Top of the round. The
He
board
didn't
is
attack
in
me.
front of
Did
you.
I miss that?
No, they attacked but missed. The one
Yeah.
actually crit you with a bite on the shoulder. Did you get that?
10 points of
No.
damage.
No, I didn't.
It was max damage, 10 points.
Got you.
It did the same damn thing that it did to Kurt there. It rolled the max on the D4 as well as the critical roll. Critical roll from a regular null. So
I take my temporary hit points away, and then my current.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, it's a great way to start the game. Yeah, I agree. So, what are you doing, Shailene? I mean, there's one of these smelly, bloody, stinking things in front of you.
There is. I am going to. All right. So I'm going to use my disengage.
Mm-hmm. With bonus action.
Yeah, and I'm going to move to. Hold on. Let me double. I was caught off guard by that. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I rolled a 15 on their spots to see you guys as they came in the room, and only one person rolled higher than that.
So, if it's a 15-foot or a 20-foot radius around me, if I'm here, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to move. Actually, I don't have to use disengage. I'm just going to move this way one, and that should capture. Oh, it's still going to hit her.
Yeah, you're going to hit her and Ann.
All right, so then I'm.
Hernan is definitely, unless you want to shift around to the other side of it.
No, I'm going to disengage and go here.
Okay, that'll miss this one though.
If you move
it's
to the
still going to hit. It's still going to hit 2 though.
If
Yeah,
you
but
move
if
to
you
the
move to the right,
you can get 3.
Yeah, but will you get Vanessa? That's the question.
Oh no!
No.
Vanessa's
No.
just out of range,
she's-
so you're good.
So I'll hit that one,
But
that one.
That one,
Poopy!
and that one's still out of range, so you'll get 3.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
then I'm-
wait. Sidear is in range.
Ah, poop.
According to that marker I see on the screen right now, it is.
Crap.
Let's
Well,
see. Let's
then
check
never-
something out right quick.
It's not going to work. That's okay. Oh, well, if I go. Hold on. I go
Rod,
here.
we can do that in the gear, right? The aura?
What is it that you're trying to do?
Her aura?
Yeah. So,
20?
yeah, you want
yeah.
a 20-foot aura?
Yeah.
There we go.
Bam. That's it.
Okay. That's really cool.
All right, so
Thank
that's
Do that.
better. The indicator was... Well, you were fine where you was at.
Now, it can be a circle or a square.
Not circle is exactly where it should be. That's still going to hit
That'd
here,
hit 3.
though. But
He's just out of it. He's just out of it.
It's just out of it?
According to the circle, he is.
Okay. Then I am going to do
But
that.
you can also, if you back
Oh,
up
that
to where you were
circle.
at... I love the ears. You go back up one.
Here?
Back it up.
It looked like Hernan
Okay.
was out of range too, so you have that choice, either one.
Oh. Okay.
Hence why.
If
Well, he
you
has
move
3 on
to
him.
This
so I-
space right here. Now, there's no way to get 4.
There's not. It's so close. I was
Yep.
if I could go right. No.
Actually, there is a way you can get 4.
Just requires you to hit one of your party members.
It's
Come around the
Hernan,
other side.
though. He'll be
I mean,
fine.
I could
He'll
hit-
roll. He'll roll. He's so lucky. He'll be
So
the
I know
right
it's
one.
taken a while, but like I could go here and hit so many.
Yes, you could. You
Ooh,
sure could.
that's a 2-for-1. That's a deal worth taking.
I mean, Hernan, I look at you. I'm gonna step up on the table. That's gonna be my full action. I'm gonna look at you, Hernan, and go. Okay, cool. I mean, shoot. If I got it, use it, right? Okay. So
Hernan,
we're
it
going
was
to
a
go
pleasure
ahead and
having you on the group with us. And
don't
Oh,
let me
God.
die. If I go down, don't let me die.
I got a healing potion, man. I'll come get you.
where's Smedley on the screen? I don't see Smedley anywhere on the map.
Smedley at
Not
the
in
back
the circle.
door.
Smedley, you didn't move anywhere in the room.
Yes, Smedley doesn't want to be in the room.
Oh, so Smedley never came in the room with all the nice toys.
Mm-mm.
No, you're not.
Okay.
She's
Up
hugging
high
the
at the
door.
very top.
I got you. I got you.
So I need everything and every being in that 20-foot radius to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Well, I'll make mine. What's the DC?
I'm gonna
My
use my-
spell DC is a 14.
All right. So it's a Dex.
My
Mhm.
luck shield saving throw is gone.
All
Do
right.
you have advantage on a saving throw?
Using my shield once a day.
Well, I mean,
No, what you meant, did you have a GUI advantage on a saving throw
No.
by any chance? Okay.
well, you do now.
All right.
Ooh, buddy.
Well, you have advantage for something else. You've already used the shield one.
Yeah. Well, whatever. It's awesome. Okay. Okay. So it is going to be 3D. Is this the 3D6?
Is
Yeah,
that the damage
3D6.
that you already
Yeah.
have up there? Or is that something
9.
else?
The weapon damage. The opportune strike shouldn't be up there. It's
Okay,
just
so
the
it's
9.
just the 9.
Yeah.
All right, so
Forgot to uncheck that.
so 9 or half.
Yeah.
And there was 5 in that roll, right? So
Yep.
I have a 9. All right. They're still yipping, but they don't seem to be yipping very happily. At least 3 of them look like they took the full brunt of whatever that was.
So deer,
Cool.
And
so deer
Uh,
has gotten a
Hernan,
GUI reward.
you take 4
Nice.
points. Who gave Nick Be Nimble photography?
Hey,
Very cool.
that's what's up.
All right, love it. All right, so you get a GUI reward. So give me a D20 roll for that GUI reward, shall we?
Yeah, sorry. This press release has turned into a cluster.
I understand. You know, like I said, shit happens.
Shit happens. 600 gallons of it.
6, 7, 8.
And now I'm looking for a headline.
Of course, I just kept on counting.
I heard you whisper 16. I was
yeah,
like,
it's
what?
going to cycle back around to 14 again.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
21, 22, 23.
11,
Dude, it's your reward. Don't F it up.
13,
I mean,
14. Do you want to throw out any other numbers before I read the
21.
Go fish.
Okay.
You have advantage on a saving throw, which
Yeah, I'm going to need that before it's over
you
with.
may need it before it's over with.
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
pretty comfortable with that.
All right, so Shailene, that was it for you, correct?
Yes.
Vanessa,
A flying lotus of blades attack.
I am going to hit the one in front of me with an ice knife.
ice knife. All right,
Ooh, hello.
and got a critical on that as well.
I did.
Now the first is the hit to him. The second is splash damage, right?
Yeah.
Piercing damage, hit or miss the shard, then explodes a target, and each creature within 5 feet of it must give me a dexterity saving throw. Because technically you're within 5 feet of it. Right.
Ah.
So you will take the... What's the... Oh, because it's a critical. You'll take the secondary damage.
Which is what?
I think that's, what, 22?
Oh, I'm out.
That's
Yeah.
fine. So is he. Very, very out. He, you caused 18 damage to begin with, and then your splash damage. That's a lot of splash damage.
Yeah.
But your splash damage caused him to completely, pretty much. Slice
It's
through the
actually cold damage, but still enough to knock me out.
buttons. So, that's a.
Poopy. That's what that
Backlash.
is. That's a poopy.
All right, so you see this blast of ice, and Vanessa hits the ground, and so does the knoll that was correctly in front of her. With that, Smedley, you're back in the back of the room, and you see these furry, stinking, hyena-looking bipedal creatures attacking your friends. What would you like to do?
Can I shoot the one of the ones by Hernan?
You can do whatever you want to, as long as you have a way to do so.
I do.
And you have an advantage on that from earlier.
You could also use that hunter's mark. Isn't that the thing that crossbow does?
Yep, the crossbow allows you to cast Hunter's Mark.
I will do that right now.
What crossbow did we say that was?
Martial?
Militia.
Militia.
It's an M word.
So, while wielding this crossbow, you may cast Hunter's Mark as a bonus action twice per long rest.
I've already done it once.
When did you cast Hunter's Mark on it before?
I do believe it was when we were fighting the mud or something like that.
Okay,
I knew it
so
was-
this is your second Hunter's Mark. So you cast Hunter's Mark on which one?
the one to the left, the one directly in front of me.
Directly in front of you. Alright, so we will
Yes.
have you marked. Oh, that's more of a poison marking. I don't have... There, we'll use a net. And we'll get rid of that one. Alright, he's Hunter's marked. So go ahead and click the Hunter's Mark so you can see what it
I roll
does.
that with advantage too, right? Or no?
You roll the attack with advantage, yes. The Hunter's Mark is just an ability that goes off.
Okay. Hold on. Let me find it.
Yeah, then extra damage. But you got to hit first.
I know. I don't know.
I know it was just giving the damage for it. Okay, so 16 to hit. 16 is. Yep, 16 is definitely a hit, and he takes 9 points of damage. It's one that Hernan was aimed at, or hitting on, blah blah blah, or not hitting on, but being hit from.
Mhm.
And it looks like one of the ones that took some amount of damage from Shailene. Therefore, it's still
Heck yeah,
standing,
teamwork.
but it's taking some damage. So with that,
Which one is it that's standing but got hit quite a bit? Thank you.
Sadir, you have one behind you that just chowed into your shoulder pretty hard, and one in front of you.
So, where am I going? There I am. I
There
am
you
going
are.
to turn around and sparkling grasp the one that bit me.
Glittering grasp?
Okay, let's see how that goes.
Glittering grasp sounds better because of the alliteration.
12.
Yeah.
12 just misses. It slaps your hand away at the last second.
Okay. Bonus action, key point, flurry of blows.
All right. Miss.
Miss. Jesus.
You're distracted by the glitter it keeps
I'm distracted by
You
work.
just got thrown. You got thrown off because that you knew that was going to hit, and just at the last second, he's able to slap it away.
Got you.
Sayre.
All right. So I think that I'm going to do some moving and come up and flank this guy here. All right. We're going to go weapons hot. Where did I go?
Supposed to lukewarm?
Congratulations to Nick Nimble for not realizing it, but entering into the drawing for later on tonight.
What's that? What I miss?
Ha, sweet.
Apparently, with the phrase he typed in, it gave him a entry to the giveaway for later.
Because he typed gooey in chat.
Uh-huh.
Very interesting.
Interesting. I figured it would just be the one word, but no, if you type it in a phrase, apparently it gives you an entry. So that's
Well, I
gonna
hope
be
Which phrase was that?
just
Gooey.
Just gooey.
Yep.
All
No
right.
exclamation point,
So
just
what
the
do you
word.
So this guy who's between Sidir and I is going to get a flame tongue, green flame blade. We'll see if it's a flame tongue. The plan is for it to be one.
And that's
And then between me and Hernan, and then the spillover damage is going to go to this dude there.
Alrighty. You have advantage on
Ooh.
the attack.
I
in this
forgot
case.
to use the advantage, but not a crit. So the dude next to me can enjoy. What is that going to be?
Looks
12 damage,
Alright.
and the dude next to him can have 4.
Okay, so with,
So he gets the 4.
yep, and that's all he had left.
Nice. I feel very, very efficient. I'm done. That was one of the 2 charges.
Very nice.
He's nice.
Very nice.
I hate that movie.
All right, so let's see. You hate what? What?
Nothing.
Bless you.
uh,
All right. I think that's all of them. All right. So with that, it's now Kenna's turn.
Okay, so going to throw a chromatic orb at yellow.
At yellow.
Yeah.
Nice. Target rich environment. Go for it.
I think that probably hit. Lightning damage,
That's
by the way.
dang.
Side deer.
Yep.
You're covered in no body parts, feces, blood, fur, you name it.
Any
'cause
tongue?
It just, well, you could probably piece it together.
Oh, okay.
She caused well over twice the amount of hit points it had.
Nice.
So it pretty much got smacked and exploded in your face because you had turned to try to hit it with your hand. So you are now covered in.
It's
Lord
also
knows.
singed because that was lightning damage.
I mean,
tasty.
she just aimed it just right. She, skin it, cook it, all in one
Tastes
shot.
like chicken.
Hernan.
oh, well, seeing that one just exploded, I'm going
Literally
to take
exploded.
advantage of what's in front of me and attack the red one.
Mm-hmm.
Swing. 19 for 9.
19 for... doesn't matter.
All right.
Had 1 hit point left.
All right. And for my movement, I will hop on down to here.
All right.
No, not there. Right there. Dancing around him. Plenty of movement.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
All right.
I've got one more thing to finish up on this, and I should be good.
All right. So those move in. The one that you're next to will swing at you. No advantage or disadvantage on the roll. That's going to be an 11, so that's damn sure a miss to Hernan. This one's going to move up towards Shailene here. Didn't like getting hit by whatever the heck that was.
What the?
A little bit of flying daggers. Calm down. No.
And he will swing at you with his pick. And I roll a 2, therefore that's a miss.
It's a mistake.
There ain't no need to stop at Vanessa, so we'll just move this way. But I will attack Sadir with an 13.
No, sir.
How about with even less? 10. Alright.
It hits. Just barely. No, I'm just kidding.
You know what? This one over here is sniffing Vanessa.
Poopy!
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's next round. So, Shailene.
Yeah. So I have this guy next to me. So I'm going to go ahead and try and hit him. It's my new toy. It's a 9. It's probably not going to do it.
9.
Yeah.
9.
Does
not hit.
Yeah, no. So I'm going to disengage and move, and I'm going to help flank this person here for her now.
All right.
That's my turn.
Vanessa, give me that private roll, please. All right, noted. And there's Vanessa. That's marked. Yep, you noted. So that's first round for that. Smedley.
Yeah.
You see several of these things go down, explode, as well as Vanessa hit the ground. What would you like to currently do? Oh, the one that was Hunter's marked is down as well. So don't. It
You
says
can use a
cast,
bonus
so you
action
use
to
bonus
swap
action
it.
to somebody else once it's cast. Because it just said cast, it didn't say just on one person. So you get the whole benefit of the spell.
Okay, so do I have to re-roll it?
Mm-mm.
Or does it just stay the same?
Bonus action. Are you going to move it to somebody?
Yeah, blue.
Blue. Now, then are you going to shoot blue with the crossbow?
I am once I move forward, so that way I am at a better angle.
All right, go for it. And then you just roll your attack. And then make sure you have the damage for both the crossbow as well as the hunter's mark.
Okay, I do not roll with advantage anymore, right?
Oh, you do not. Or don't forget you still have an advantage on something, Hernan.
Yep. I have advantage on anything.
And crossbow misses.
Does it hit anybody?
No, it was just a 4.
You sound so excited about that prospect.
Yeah, there was
Does it hurt any of my
definitely,
friends?
definitely target-rich environment for some of these people in here. Sidear, you're now covered in goop, but you still have 2 on you.
So I grab the quarterstaff with 2 hands and I swing at green.
All right.
Oh, that's lovely.
So that's 14 damage? Because the
Yeah.
crit didn't go through, correct?
Yeah, it did
I
not.
don't. Why is it not?
So it's going to be... Actually, did it even roll the crit?
Yeah, it rolled a 2 for the crit. He rolled a...
Because
Okay,
yeah,
so it's
you
going
have
to be
your
8
crit set.
plus 4 is going to be 12, plus 4 is going to be 16. Wait a minute.
It gets thwacked.
Is a quarterstaff finesse? Okay, so that needs to be rolled with strength. Which
It's a monk weapon.
that is a monk question, and you don't use dex for the monk attacks anyway, do you?
Monk can do dex or strength.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep.
so either one. Copy. It's been a while since I've read my monk. So that's going to be 8 plus 4 plus. Am I not reading it right? I only see the one roll.
It'd be a 6 plus 8, which is 14.
I see the second one's the 2. 8. All right, so 6 plus 8. Okay, and that was 2. Which one was that? Green?
Green.
Green has not been hit yet. All right. He's still standing. Sorry for the delay.
No, you're fine. And then I will kick him for 5.
For 5. All right. He's still standing there. Not looking very good, but he's still standing there. Sayre.
Sorry, I just muted. I meant to unmute. All right, so I think you said this is the one here. What's on the wrong thing? This is the guy here that you just said is just barely standing there.
Blue?
Yeah. No.
No.
Well, that's fine. I'm gonna help Shailene anyway, because that's what I do. And I guess this guy, I will just stab him with the sword.
All right.
Ugh.
Nope, that's a miss.
It's probably gonna miss. But the offhand, since somebody convinced me to do this, nice.
Whoa.
Just don't add your
The flame tongue.
the
Proficiency bonus.
your skill bone. Yeah, whatever. Your stat for your ability.
Thank you.
Yep.
It's just a straight dice roll. So rapier's the d6, be 6 plus whatever you rolled.
Is a rapier a 6 or an 8?
Rapier's a 6, so it's gonna be
Okay,
6 plus
I can't
5.
remember.
So it's well, wait, yeah.
Oh yeah, I already had it built in. I just had to turn off the dex to make it an offhand rapier.
So why are they just 5?
Rapier was
Sure.
8. Oh, okay.
So-
Of course, I did add the whatchamacallit, opportune strike.
Yep, but it still shows it as 5, so that's what I was looking at. So it's going to be 11 for the top one, and it's going to be 11 as well for the bottom one, so it's going to be 22 total.
Why 22 and not?
Because you have one dice already maxed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Also, Rapier's D8.
Yep.
That's what I thought. I was just looking it up.
So not bad. The opportune strike should have been a D8 instead of a D6, but that's fine.
Does the opportunity strike go off of what the weapon is?
Yes.
It's not the same as a rogue sneak attack?
Nope, it's based off the weapon.
Okay.
That's cool.
So I mean, it could have been. Do you want it? I'm okay to leave it at 5s. That's average roll rounded up. So
Yeah, it'll just change the 5 and the 4 to an 8 and an 8, so it'll be 16. So
whatever.
it'll be
I rolled it.
26.
I'm okay with how it is.
If you want to roll it again, you can. I mean,
I'm lazy.
Yeah, because he's dead, so I mean, it's whatever.
Oh, well, I had my character sheet blocking the screen.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, he only had 18 points.
Oh, I am all done.
All right. Kenna, you just exploded one, and they're starting to drop. What do you do?
I just thought that was really cool. So, I know Sidear's like in a world of hurt.
I'm okay right now.
Yeah, right now, but so I'm gonna
just where
pull
I
a
live.
Sidear, come down to purple, and do shocking grasp.
All right. Let's see. And she shows you how to do it. It actually
Yeah.
goes off with 4 points of damage. What is that? Purple? All
Yeah,
right.
purple.
So purple takes 4 points of damage. Still standing there.
Yeah,
You
I'm sure it
smell-
is. It's
yeah.
not a lot of damage, but it's
You
something.
smell burning flesh and hair when you touch him. Hernan.
So if I move
Burn.
down,
My bad.
if I move down to here, you know, going through this and then hopping, would I be able to get on the table to get advantage against it
I'll allow it.
with my movement? Okay. And I'm going to swing with my battle axe. 16 for 9.
For 9 is exactly what he had left. So that one is gone.
All right.
Good job, buddy.
That was, I'm going to take that as all of my movement.
Alright, so it's my turn. I'm not stupid. There's combat going on and then people are disappearing, so let's go ahead and get Kenna in a pincer hold there. So it's going to be a 14 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, the second one is going to be a natural 20.
Okay.
So with that, that's going to be 13 points piercing damage as you get hit with a war pick.
And so half of that is going to be 6.
Yes, 6. Because you have your Earth and Waltz thing going.
Yeah.
Alright, well, there's a body there, so let's just shift over here and let Green attack you that way. And that's going to be a 21 side ear. For another
I
bite.
think that's the limit. Yep, right on the nose.
Shield.
And that brings your
22.
Okay, so we'll try again. So there's going to be 7 points of damage as you're bit again critically from behind you.
Are you
Seriously, with these
There's a lot of
friendlies
crits
here?
going around, though.
What's happening?
We've had, what, 3 on our
Yeah.
side?
You
So
said
it's
7.
about the same. 7 of us, 7 of them.
Womp, womp,
It's
womp. All
Well,
right.
technically there was 10 of them because 3 more just came in the room.
True.
All right, let's get it.
That was it for them. Shailene.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to go right here and attack this one here.
With
Will-
advantage.
Yeah, buddy. Clicky all the things. A 21 to hit for 9 damage.
For
That's
9
including that
damage.
opportune strike.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and give this one a blue marker since he's not been hit yet.
And then with my offhand weapon, I'm going to use this serrated dagger. So it's just normal. That's what I'm going to use to try and hit it with my offhand
Give
weapon.
me just a moment. You caused 9 damage on that one.
Yep.
And you're still on him. Serrated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, apparently it's in the other stack that you guys got.
I'm
last week.
sorry.
It's fine. It's one of the new weapons, right?
Yeah.
+1 to hit. And then I'll go from there.
All right. Let's see.
And that's what you're using as an offhand attack?
Yeah. So it's a 25 to hit.
25 is a hit. I'll take, 4 more points?
Yeah, that's my...
Well, no,
Opportune.
opportune strike only goes once because you used it on
Okay,
the
so
first hit.
3
so
points of
3
damage.
points.
Yeah, 3 points. Sorry, I forgot to uncheck it.
No problem. I do that myself with some of mine. And I need to roll this. I fail. You'll notice when you stab him that where you stabbed him at is bleeding. It's not
Ooh.
stopping at this current moment in time.
I like that.
And what weapon did you just stab him with?
The serrated dagger.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's rude.
Cutting him up like steak.
That's only rude when we lose.
That's
All
fair.
right. So I need to remember that. All right. So what
Dan,
was that?
quick-
It's your go. The
quick
nest.
question.
Give me that roll.
Were you
Go
there?
ahead.
So I think you were saying, and I'm trying to put something into my sheet, figure out a formula. For a crit, you said you like it to max 1 die and then roll the other.
Yes.
Okay.
'Cause
I think I can turn that into a formula for everybody.
it should be pretty easy because it's
It
been
is.
done
I
before.
figured. Yeah, I just figured. Whoops.
Yeah.
I didn't
Because I
put
think
that.
my Sunday crew has got it set up already.
Yep, I'm about to too.
Just have a straight number.
It's something I picked up off of another group that plays out of Atlanta. If you do a critical hit, you're expected to cause damage, so it's kind of crappy if you roll like 2 1s.
It's a pretty standard house rule. There are a lot of people who do stuff like that. I've seen people do that. I've said some of them say, hey, your minimum would be, no matter what you roll, would be maxing a regular die. There are a whole bunch of different ways to do it. You are all nicer than I am because I'm like, oh man, you just daved that roll when you rolled 3 1s. That's funny. Next person's turn.
Dave. All right.
Yes, it's called daving it.
All right, Vanessa. Noted on your second death save.
Okay.
It's Medley. What are you doing?
Can I still move the 100 or no?
Yeah, I mean, the Hunter's Mark is still going, so you can move it as a
Then
bonus
I'm
action.
gonna put this blue that's in between Kenneth and Shaylin.
Okay.
And I will move right here. And I counted. It's 30.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to shoot again.
You missed, though, with that one.
It didn't hit.
Well, barely missed. You went right past this little knoll you. So there. They are chewing on you like a chew toy. Or like a bowling ball, apparently.
So,
Frogs are chewing on me.
You're looking like Smedley and a Crocker Frog.
I'm going to try to Shocking Grasp Green.
Green, copy. And you hit just barely.
Woo!
So lighting points. Lighting points.
Lighting.
11 points of damage. To
Lights,
green.
camera, action. Here we go.
Which one is green? There's green. Oh, sweet. Green takes 11 points of damage to a 3-point body.
Woohoo!
So
Those are the type of odds we like.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that one is gone. So you are no longer being flanked by these creatures.
So I would, if you'll allow it, bonus action, unarmed strike, or like I'm gonna reach in my pocket and grab the vial of green acid
Ooh.
and slam it into red space.
All right. So you want to add a little acid damage to whatever unarmed strike. If you hit, I'll allow that, but I might give you a percentage of the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how much did I say that vial of green acid causes?
It is 2d6. Hang on a second, I got to pull it right here. Yeah, 2d6.
Okay. Roll 2d6. He takes 8. You take 4.
Okay.
8 on top of the 5 is a 14. 14 to red. Red has not been. Red has been.
13, not quite 14.
Huh?
13 damage, not 14 damage.
Thank you.
8 plus 5 is
I can't count. Sorry.
No, that's no problem.
I was trying to help you out, but Hernan just screwed it all up. So
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
no, wait a minute.
This is
You stabbed blue for 3. So you have. Well, okay, that works. He only had 13. So you take him out with that hit as well. But like I said, you take
I took 4.
4 points of acid damage to yourself. Well, acid cuts mixture with the vial that you broke in its face.
Thank you.
Not a problem. That was you, Sayer. Where are you at? You're over here around all these other dead bodies.
Am.
It's your go.
Yep. I was looking at people's sheets. Who's left? Not much.
There's the two, just these two over here in front of me.
Pretty much, that's it.
Ken and I,
So can I get to here? That spot there with 30 feet of movement, or do I need to
It's going over a table.
kind of see how? Yeah.
It's a table. You can slide under it.
Okay.
I mean, you got enough of a running start. I'll let you slide under it.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Sweet.
Mostly, I want to get there so I can stab this person in the back.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of asshole I am.
No, not the person. Stab the knoll.
That's a person. I know, because gnolls will tell you they don't eat people, and only gnolls are people. I know, because I played one once, and playing a gnoll is absolutely awesome. All right, so let's give him. What do? We said we were going to stab him in the back, which is.
It is what you said you were going to try to do.
Oh no, sir! It is what I'm going to do.
As you roll
It's just if he
2-1s.
does it well or not.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out right now why. One of my things, I was like, I'm looking at this, and this looks off. My number was off. I accidentally had a +1. I did not want to use that. So, but that should be with advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So not a crit, but assuming 18 probably hits.
Yes, 18 hits.
Oof. Well, that was kind of
Daved.
more. Did it give me... Oh, it did it as a strength, not a dex roll. That's why I knew something was off. So that would actually be a few points higher. By a few, I mean
2?
1.
1? Okay, so it's going to be 5 and 3. So
I will stab him with the offhand weapon, which is also going to be, and the damage there comes out. I'm trying to adjust everything as I do it.
Mm-hmm.
17 would be 5 more.
5 more.
So he gets 12 total.
Copy that. Got 12.
Take
Noted.
that.
Taken care of. Oh, wait.
I am done.
you go. Okay, Kenna.
I'm guessing yellow's still alive.
Actually, both of them are still alive. Yellow and blue.
Crap. I'm just gonna try to get down to Vanessa and help her.
I
But
mean, you can.
Yeah, but they're gonna have a
I didn't say it would be a
attack
good
of
idea.
opportunity.
Attack of opportunities. Go for it.
Yeah,
It's
no.
only
So
two.
we're gonna.
Can't hear you.
Guess we're gonna use the longsword on yellow
Okay.
and hope to hit.
And you hit for 3
Oh.
points.
I get advantage because I'm flanking. Crap.
Go ahead and roll
Forgot
again
about
just to see. Okay. Well, I mean, it's still a hit.
Yep.
Because of the 14.
Right.
And it takes 3 points of damage.
Yeah, I can't do much damage close up.
Hernan.
Yes, I am looking around. I only see two. I'm gonna hop on down to blue,
Alrighty.
and I don't have advantage, but I'm going to make that at advantage with the roll I got, and I'm going to attack blue.
Hit you.
24
24.
points of damage
Oh, I was going to say, that looked like a
26 to hit.
but
for 24 points of damage.
GG.
Let's see. It's alright.
Still standing, looking great. Just a scratch.
Just a scratch. He missed, actually. Completely whooshed it because you rolled too high.
All right. And then I will movement stand right here, and that's my turn.
Very good. And it's my turn.
Shailene can help Vanessa though.
And I'm down there, so that'll be my next move. Is to go toward her as well.
Yeah, but Shailene's the only one that goes before her, so.
This will be her third attempt or second attempt?
Fourth.
This will be her third death save.
Ooh.
Disengage.
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 All right.
And with that, Shailene, you're muted.
Gonna unmute.
And she does have a potion on her.
Vanessa does.
Yeah, I gave the three of them out, remember?
I have one. Vanessa has one, and
You have one. Yeah, Shailene.
Shailene has one.
Yeah.
Yep.
30. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and use my movement and my dash to get here, and I am going to uncork a healing potion and just try and get Vanessa to not drown in it, but to drink it.
2d4
Thank
plus
you.
2.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Somebody's backing up.
2d4 plus 2, right? Yeah. So it's... Okay, so 8 points.
Not bad.
Let me mark that off my sheet. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Vanessa,
just help you
you're
out,
laying on
and
the
that's my
ground.
turn.
It's conscious. You just felt the nice warm flow of healing juices down your throat. What are you doing?
I'm going to attack yellow.
You're on the ground, so it's going to take half your movement to get up.
Okay.
Still has plenty.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
That's plenty.
Just making sure if it doesn't change any of your tactics or whatever.
Primal savagery.
she wakes up angry.
And sorry.
I
but
miss.
You miss it. barely. It's like just the last second his shoulder shifts and you miss him.
Poop.
Smedley,
Yes.
what are you doing?
I'm going to move here. And move Hunter's Mark to the yellow one.
Okay.
And attempt to shoot it again.
Well, attempt. It's
I believe in you.
It's a target-rich environment. Go for it. I am finding new words to use on you guys every day.
Poop.
All right.
No, it didn't hit.
Nope, did not hit. Sit here.
Mm-hmm.
Get him, Sadir.
Finish him. I move up here. And what can I do?
Just
In the spirit of, I'm on a sparkling grasp. Like this thing gonna be rainbow bright right here.
You're not wrong. You're
There's
very not
glitter
wrong.
everywhere. Everybody is now covered in glitter in the
So-
entire room.
where do you grab this knoll?
By the nuts.
You know where he's grabbing them.
So everybody in the room, give me a wisdom save.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, I'll give you one too.
Oh, you don't have to.
That's a 7, not a 22.
Oh my god. Medley's far enough away.
So Vanessa isn't. So everybody here,
Poopy.
except for Smedley. Smedley doesn't really care. Everybody here feels so bad from the scream that comes from this knoll as it explodes from its nether regions up all over Vanessa. It is just a blood-curdling scream. as he lights
I'm
this thing
actively
up.
cringing.
It had 6 hit points left, by the way,
I'm not
Yes.
cringing.
and you doubled it. You doubled the damage on it.
Oh,
Actually, I
yes.
think you did more than double the damage.
You actually did 19.
Yes.
That was the youngest knoll of the entire pack.
Actually, yeah, you're right. Your damage is wrong. You
Your
did
crit's a
19
5
you
instead of
did
an 8,
19
so.
points of damage to a 6-point creature. So yeah, that was definitely triple the damage that he had left.
I called it too.
Yeah, you called something.
Oh, so unprecedented me. This is so disgusting.
Is there any more?
I will
It's
press
just
the
some
digitate
fractures,
calm down.
Venice.
I scream into the doorway. Is that all you got?
Thank you.
Don't ask that question.
Ooh.
All right, can we search these things, see if they got anything on
I
them?
bet you that was the youngest knoll of the entire pack.
Ah.
Sadir,
What'd you get for laughing at me?
that's what you do to kids.
Oh no, there are more.
Poopy.
Wait, what?
Ah, Dan.
He popped another like 10 on the screen.
Okay, so yes,
Where I'm looking, I don't see.
I
He took them away.
So
Oh, okay.
So
He was just
y'all-
being a wise guy.
as being that guy.
So there was
Fair
nothing on any of them.
I'm an
I
agent of
don't
Jinx
know.
now. Look
Is
at
it?
that.
Well, I asked if we could search them to see if there's anything on them.
Give me an investigation check.
Ooh, Kenna, before you do that, I'd like to assist you by reminding you that gnolls are typically known to hide things in their prison pocket, so you should look there.
And I will assist you in looking so you have an even better chance at getting even deeper and finding some of that good.
Since I don't know what a
Pocket
prison
rewards.
pocket is.
No,
Use your imagination.
No,
and go to
yes,
the
you do.
darkest
Oh my God.
place.
What is that, a D4 also?
At advantage if you want it, but
I mean, a D4.
it'd be a D4
normally
for guidance.
covers it.
Yes, definitely a
Okay.
D4. And this little voice, I don't know where it goes. Someday, you're gonna meet a doppelganger of yourself, and be disappointed.
Well, yeah, because a doppelganger can't doppel as well as I can gang.
I believe that's inside Ear's bag.
It's definitely inside your bag.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh no, but I responded to it.
So I 19, 21, 20. Oh yeah, so I like a 22 and Van Ness at a 21. So
Okay, so as you reach up in there and see what you can find,
So Steve,
Shailene,
I'm
they
just
can't
sitting
do that.
back
There's
like,
nothing there.
ooh.
I just told her that because it'd be funny.
and
Yeah, no,
you
I
check
got it.
every last one of these, and you find 7 pieces of rotted meat up in there.
Mm.
I feel
Half
like
partially
she found more than we
digested
thought
and
she would.
rotting meat. So that's what you find up in the prison pocket, as Sayer was telling you.
Not 9 yet.
Yeah, well, it's 9 o'clock somewhere.
Uh,
Oh, it's not 9 o'clock here.
Let's see. You find.
I used a euphemism.
I love how Hernan jumps right on in there. Oh yeah. Do this.
It's like, oh yeah, I'll help you. You gotta kind of.
Yeah, I'm gonna push your elbow farther
There you
for
go.
you. Just
Damn,
you get as
damn.
far as you can. I'm just gonna-
You
greatest
swear you.
kobold story of all time.
Yeah. what
Ugh.
was his name?
Remy.
Remy. Yeah. So with that, you also find a necklace, 3 necklaces made out of
Up there?
no, these
Oh.
are other places on the body, made of humanoid fingers. They're each wearing what looks like a cloak woven from halfling hair. A bunch of bent, dirty metal eating utensils.
You said. Never mind.
And 4 wineskins of fermented milk. That's what you find on the dead gnolls.
Yeah, I don't feel like I need to carry any of that. But you have fun.
well, the way I figure it, they each had a fork, so we can stick a fork in all of them because they're done.
Ha, ha, ha.
Well, you can't
Careful,
stick a
There you
fork
go.
in all of them because 2 of them exploded. Yes, technically.
All over me.
Which
Yeah, I
nobody
prestidigitated you. You're fine.
heard a word. I was gonna
But
say,
it's
still there.
It's still exploded on me.
I mean, you literally feel that some of it got in your mouth, and
No.
Tastes like chicken.
Smedley doesn't care, but I care. I still wanted to be able to eat before I
So-
went to bed.
what are y'all doing?
I say let's get the hell out of this room.
I second that.
I say
I
we
like it.
move forward with caution. Still, this
I'll
place has
tell you
been
what I won't do.
troublesome so far.
Tell
I'm
you what I
leading the
won't
way because I just like.
What won't you do, Rod?
I will not shake Kenneth's hand anymore. That's what I won't do.
No amount of prestidigitation is going to get that smell out.
Yeah.
It's just like your aura.
I'm
You
gonna-
lead the way, Sage.
I was
and
gonna reach
still
forward.
don't smell as bad as I did.
Hey,
And
that sounds
Grant's
so good,
idea
I
back
You're
guess.
to
right
forward.
there. You are right.
Stop.
No.
It's like
Side ears
It's
is
like
all out.
hopping over.
It's gone. He burned it on his pants and everything. It's gone. It's out.
Yeah, but,
I'm so
I had
fresh and so clean right
prestidigitation.
now. Look, man, I'm smooth.
okay.
I have to remind you all, I have prestidigitation. It only
Hey, Dan.
seems gone for a short time.
Yes.
So do I.
While they're talking, I'm just gonna walk up to this door and look in.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna try and stop Sadir from going in first because we've been having Shailene take the lead and search for all the traps and stuff.
So give me a perception.
But if he wants to keep going first, I'm not gonna stop him.
I'm really, really trying to.
I mean, you know what happens when you step on traps with your trap checking.
Yeah, you get covered
Listen,
in glitter
Stinky,
and
calm
feathers.
down.
I get hit points. I don't know what y'all get.
Yeah, it's a
I
crap,
get shot by
the
a
way.
blunt arrow.
I got pillows.
You get hit in the head with a pillow.
But I will assist whoever is in front.
That's fine.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll
I
again
will let her
to
go.
make the
Yep,
advantage.
yep. Yeah, I did better with that.
So there are several
This one time.
bodies lying strewn along the corridor that look much like the ones leading into the other end of the shrine. However, you can see that the far end of the corridor has been hacked open with pickaxes as stone rubble litters the floor. From what you're able to see, it's likely that the perpetrators, a pack of gnolls, which you've faced, that that were giggling and mercilessly at the barrier, apparently had been effortlessly pounding on this for hours. Along with that, you gave me a 15 on your roll.
Yes.
Do you know the way?
So let's see. There are 6 bodies in total, 5 of which are more gnolls. One has been split in half by a giant blade, while the other 4 show signs of severe acid burns as well as bloody foam from around their mouths.
That's odd.
Looked like they came in the wrong entrance.
Yeah, but that.
Ew.
I'm hoping.
Do you
And
think
this
they
is just
already set
open?
all the traps off?
Well, here's what I'm thinking, and this is what I'm hoping. The traps that we came in, we are, friendly and not trying to destroy this place. And this is kind of our thing, to a degree. I'm hoping that these traps were because they were breaking and entering and we're trying to just take advantage of this place rather than, use it as a place of worship or something. Maybe it's just tricky and plays tricks on us, but it's deadly against those who it deems enemies.
Unworthy.
That.
I would
No, enemies maybe, but not unworthy. Because let's face it, otherwise most of you guys would be dead. I mean, no offense.
I'm an agent of Jinx now. What you talking about?
I roll my eyes.
No, you're not.
Look at this
visibly
robe.
at you.
Look at this robe.
Jinx.
So if you're willing to beat one, that's probably why Jinx is letting you hit things so hard today instead of being your usual self.
All right, so
Savage.
who's going to test for traps before we get in there?
Well, I'll still look for traps, but I don't think there's any traps right here because they came out of here. They would have set anything off. I want to
It
inspect
looks like they came in from the other side.
Yes, but they also came through the door that I'm walking through currently.
No, they were
When they
trying to get
came-
into it. According to what you're seeing in front of you, it looks like they spent hours digging through that other wall or
I
door.
can't see anything in front of me.
Huh?
It's darkness in front of
It's
us.
still blacked out, so I can't see it.
well,
Fog of war.
I
So,
was going by the description that I gave you. Sorry.
well, what I was saying is, yes, I'm going to obviously look down here eventually, but what I'm saying is checking for traps in the hallway. They probably already set anything here off because they came through this door here into this room. So I'm going to confidently move forward.
Confidently move forward. And like I said,
Confidently
there are
moving
6
forward.
bodies in total, 5 of which look like gnolls in various forms that I described.
We need to check those bodies too.
What's the last body look like? The 6th one. It's not a knoll.
I'd like to investigate the odd body
Go
out.
for it.
Oh,
I'll assist you.
Oh, a natural 20.
hey, she don't need no help.
And Rod looks like he cast guidance on her.
Yep. But with a natural 20, I don't.
You could always use more.
You can always just hit a
Natural
28.
20 is not an automatic success.
24,
Except for in
25,
combat.
26.
Ooh,
So
just
let me
barely.
roll my d10 to see how much I take off. All right, got it. All right, that's noted.
Noted.
All right, so the final body is lying face down and is clearly not a gnoll. As you go to examine it, which you really didn't need to roll for, I just like to see you guys do it. The corpse is that of a male elf, it looks like. Pointy ears, but the skin color's a little off. It's not like bright colored skin color. It's more of a darker skin color. I'm gonna say, give me a history check just to see.
Okay. I mean, would I have anybody in my party that I could compare that skin color to?
Take
perhaps?
that back. That would probably be the best thing to say. I'm sitting here trying to decide. Yeah, I mean, they kind of resemble Sayer a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
let's
forget
see
about
here.
that. I kind of forgot that Sayer is a.
Yeah. It sounds like this sounds very similar to my, partner in crime, who I would know the skin color of very well.
I've never admitted to any crime.
You're my partner, not my
So
scapegoat.
yes, you notice that the corpse laying here on the ground is indeed a male drow elf. He's wearing a black cloak and loose leather armor, not loose but leather, and has a sheathed short sword and dagger. He seems to have died from poison, it looks like, with half a dozen small needles sticking from in his side. You know, the needles almost look like the ones that fired out and hit a couple of you guys earlier, but these apparently had something toxic in it. Now I'm sure you're going to want to search him.
Yeah.
So with that, you will find 23 sylves.
Oh, okay.
And a small note.
Small note, you say?
A small note, and I will show you what that note is. Right?
Pen's not working.
Oh, and for everybody else, since I didn't show you guys earlier, this is what the hallway looks like. Everybody should see that. Granted, minus the living gnolls.
Yeah.
And you'll see in the foreground there the drow. And this is the note. Who would like to read it?
I mean,
As soon as it-
okay.
well, you can if you want. It hasn't expanded for me yet with my sister.
Yeah, well, I have to say, if I was searching the body, I would read it.
Go for it.
Yep, you would have
Right.
found everything.
Kalasan, the Gorpal tribe is the most recent to swear fealty to me. Go and collect the savages and take them to defile the shrine of the enemy. You'll never get in without force, even if you solve the stupid puzzle. So take the picks with you and smash your way through. Take anything valuable that isn't nailed down, torch anything that will burn, and smear whatever foulness the gnolls can scavenge up on whatever is left. Noxia.
All right. So I think we're prepared to issue a declaration of war on Noxica, right?
Now that's just rude.
No, it's more than that. It's sacrilegious.
Yeah, so maybe my thought was holding a little
It's
bit
time
of
for a
truth.
fatwa. Holy war.
So
Right.
there is daylight.
Crusade.
There is daylight visible at the end of the
Spade,
corridor,
yes.
so you do know that that is a way out.
I will make sure that I have the note, and I'm
There
going to try
are
and
several
pocket.
broken pickaxes laid strewn about.
Do these pickaxes look like they have any symbols on them,
No,
or are they just?
they just
Okay.
look like cheap pickaxes. So, you guys, what are you doing?
I'm going to tell everybody, look, this is the note I found. This is what it said in there. We need to go tell the truth.
By
What
the way,
happened here?
The sylves you found do have a web pattern on them.
A what? A web?
Like web pattern, which tells you it's drow mintage.
I was going to say, I found some of that earlier.
Yeah, we have drow coins.
Yep.
Spider coins.
Yep. When
So
we
I have a
left that one
question.
castle.
I have a question for Sayer and Shailene.
Hmm.
Who is the enemy of Jinx?
Well, Noxica, obviously.
Well, I mean,
Ready to declare war? Let's go. Let's get her. I don't know where she is, but we got to go get her.
Yeah. I think it would be a good idea to probably drag all the bodies at least out of that chamber and back in here. Just to get them
Okay.
out of the shrine, just
Yeah.
in my opinion.
No, that's great.
Yeah,
Do that,
yeah.
and then we
Well,
can
really,
desecrate
they
I
weren't
the
in the
house.
shrine. They were in the treasure room.
Well,
Still.
I mean, it's still part of the shrine.
I want to burn them anyway.
All right, I'm
Of
up for
course
that.
you do.
Let's drag
Well,
them
why don't
outside
we-
and torch them.
Yeah,
I mean, they
drag
were
what we
young
can
and
outside.
inexperienced.
Okay, so you guys are dragging the bodies out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so once you get outside, you turn around and go back in and drag another body because I'm sure you can only drag one at a time, each person at least.
Yeah.
Hernan drags 2.
Yeah,
I can
that
try
would
and
be-
drag 2.
I drag.
I supervise.
Well, there are more than 10 because there's 10 that you guys
I don't
killed,
feel so good.
and there was 6 dead bodies in the hallway. So there's going to be 16 bodies. So it could be a couple trips. When you turn around to go back inside, you notice there are carvings and symbols on a door that you obviously wouldn't have been able to find if you were looking for it. They're symbols of jinx, and scenes of gestures escaping angry victims of various pranks. The carvings are particularly partially obscured with a foul mixture of mud, gnoll feces, and blood from an old rotted deer carcass that you see lying nearby.
I'm going to start cleaning that off.
All right.
Prestidigitation will take care of that.
Before you do,
Yes.
give me who's going to prestidigitate?
I will.
2 of you, give me an intelligence check.
Sayer and Kenna.
Yeah.
An intelligence check.
All right.
Oh,
well,
bae.
Kenna is just about to cast it, and Sayer, you stop her because you notice this isn't just a smear, like just covering it up. You notice there's a pattern to it.
Oh, it's supposed to look like a smear.
It's a crude
Well,
shape.
seeing as somebody else got poisoned, I'll point it out. Because if I don't, I'll get blamed for it.
So give me a religion check on your end, Sayer.
Me?
Yes, please.
Sure. This is the sort of thing I usually typically pray about.
10 plus 2, so it's going to be a 12.
Well, can I help him? I might know some stuff about
Do
Jinx.
you wish to point it out?
Oh, yeah, of course, because I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
So, who is trained in religion? Anybody?
I am.
Vanessa?
All right, so it's Vanessa, and I'll take one other roll other than Vanessa.
Not me.
Anybody else wish to?
I'll do it.
All right, so you two give me a religion check.
Oh. Shoot. I don't.
So, Vanessa, you look up at this thing, and you're like, that almost looks like the unholy symbol of Slooge. But with your 21, you're able to go, no, that's not right. It looks like it. But there was once another god that was killed by Jinx and Kismeya that was replaced by Slooge, and this is his symbol.
Oh.
But
See,
you
this
can't
is the
recall-
other god symbol.
You can't recall the god's name at this moment. It's his, hers. You can't quite recall it, but you do recognize that this symbol resembles more the older symbol of a dead god than the current
So this
one.
is the older symbol of a dead god.
So the one that came before Slooge. Is
Yes.
What you're saying.
Yes, absolutely.
Huh.
Can we safely
interesting.
remove this off? Are we able to remove it? I'm asking the people with some arcana religion.
Let me
You
I
roll
mean,
an
it's-
arcana check.
from your religion check, you're like, it's just the drawn symbol. It's just the symbol itself. It's still just feces and mud and blood and dirt and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
So, yeah.
gross.
So we're still gonna clean that off.
So can we prestidigitate that off
You
safely?
Sure can.
Well, sure.
All right, let's do that then.
It's just a matter of him stopping you before you cleaned off the evidence and got the information you needed.
No problem. I appreciate that.
Since I don't think anybody here can speak with dead anyway.
No.
No, I don't think I can.
How about Smedley, can you speak with the dead?
I mean, I can see the dead.
Let's see. I could probably knock you upside the head to see if it works.
You know, to add a little insult to injury, why don't we carve Jinx into some of these guys? You know, if they're trying to smear something here, why not take care of that? In my opinion.
Yep, thank you, Sadir.
I mean, I'm not opposed to doing that.
But nobody here knows that, so.
Yeah.
Even with a high religion check.
Right.
So we can.
I just
ask
know
some
how my
people.
mind thinks, and I'm like, ooh, I want to know what that is. World God.
Yeah, but no player or no character is going to know it.
Right.
Yeah, so we're gonna get the bodies out, clean off that visage. Is there a way that we can hide this entrance again after everybody's out? I don't want to leave just open.
I don't know. Do you have any ideas?
Well, I want to know how big the hole is, or that they had tried to get in, or if it's they got into the door that you had mentioned.
They broke a hole in the door.
Okay. Does anybody have mending? How big of a hole is it?
Oh, it's going to be too big for a mending spell.
I mean,
Are
I could put a minor illusion on it,
Yeah,
Well, that won't last forever.
but it won't last long. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to look in the area surrounding us and see if I can find something that we can use as a makeshift doors and kind of like put a transplant a bush or a tree or something in front of it. I want to block
Okay,
it off.
so you want to take the time to camouflage it.
What if we just put some of the rubble back and put a dead knoll in the middle of it?
Okay, so while you're looking
That might
around
draw
to
some
try
attention to it.
to try to find whatever, give me a perception check.
But I'll try and help you guys figure out how whatever,
So 15.
And does anyone have any,
Is Shailene
packs
the
or
only
kits
one
to-
going to search around to try to find something to cover this hole up?
19. 15 and kind of got a 19.
Okay. While you're looking to find stuff to cover this entrance up or this opening up, you do pick up a smell in the air. And you notice leaning against a large, gnarled tree is the decomposing body of what appears to be a dead orc.
Oh, that's not good.
Hey, Shailene, look over there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, how long do you think that body's been here? It's already decomposing,
Now,
so
the
it's not
body
fresh.
seems to have been there for at least a few weeks or more, and has the smell of the smell has abated, and much of the flesh has been removed from the body by carrions and insects. The odd part is, though, orcs are not generally found this far south.
We have heard some rumors that there were imminent orc attacks.
You think this has anything to do with Myron? No, he was a troll, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Who's the troll?
Myron's
No, we
troll.
heard.
But someone did mention about orcs.
When we had the visitor in camp before we broke camp, we heard about that. There was this.
Yeah, scandalous.
Yeah.
Right?
No, it was before Scandalous.
Was it before Scandy?
It was the courier. I overheard
Oh.
them talking, and they were talking about how there were more orc attacks. There were caravan attacks at King's Crossing. Yeah, there were unrest in the Eastern Kingdoms, and that there was more orc activity. That's what I had from those notes.
Okay, so
Um,
you've come across this decayed orc body.
So they must be trying to send a message to keep any of them who are coming this way away from here, kind of as a effigy, maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
we
think
need
we
to-
should check it out, though.
Oh,
I mean, I
so
know it's been dead for a long time, but I still think we should check it out.
who's checking?
Well, I
yeah, I'm
will.
not going near it.
Okay, so Kenan, you go over. Anybody else
Uh,
want to go
I'll-
with her?
More
I'll
mirror
go-
pockets.
I'll watch her area. I'll guard the area around her to make
Alright,
sure that
so you're
she's
staying
okay.
vigilant in case something
Yeah.
is, like a sniper trap or something.
Mm-hmm.
So, Idea, did you say you were going with her?
No, I'm not feeling so hot, so I'm going to just be wary of the surroundings.
All right. So, Kenna, you walk over that direction on your own. Give me an investigation check, please.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. So,
Well, here's a question. I guess a fate point wouldn't help with it.
Fate point very well could.
Can I use a fate point to help the investigation?
sure.
Okay.
You want
Then I will do that.
Use a fate point that allows you to investigate everything you need to find on this guy.
Yes.
Spend it. you find, you get to the body, granted, like I said, the smells abated, but it's definitely been chewed on, eaten. It's been there for a few weeks. You find, let's see, there's a short sword, a dagger. There's a leather pouch. Inside the pouch are 5 sylves, 8 lecks, 2 gold, and a strange silver medallion. And I will show you what that silver medallion looks like right now. So I'll just show it to everybody. There you go. That's what the strange medallion looks like.
Don't we know that symbol?
The
Yeah, it's the sun. It gives light and life to everybody.
Ha ha ha.
It depicts a black sun on the face of with an inscription on the back. The words are inscribed in Orcanoid language. Anybody here speak Orc?
I do not.
I didn't get a option with my class. I speak common.
So no extra languages anybody picked up?
But maybe somebody back at the wagons will.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Myron might be able to speak it. Who knows? You might be able to speak or read it.
Okay.
When we get back there, if we have to go back there.
So
I just feel like this is important, though.
Yeah, we should take it. I agree.
Now, is there anything special I see about the short sword or the dagger?
Nothing.
Okay.
Huh. Sorry, just looking at the spam popping up on my screen.
Yeah.
Well, if everyone reports
I want to be famous. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you got to report them.
I'm not going to answer them, so. Alright, so you guys have this amulet? And now what are you doing? And any news on your end, by the way, Tara?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Okay, I am
I'm just going to keep stacking those bodies.
Alright, so you get
Get 'em all there.
stacked up. You guys look for whatever's necessary to cover the hole. I would say it takes you probably, about an hour or so to get all that done?
okay. And then we'll head back to the wagons, I suppose, and
So
let everybody know. Bestia, who's in the our wagon, let her
This
know
is
what's
a
going on.
different way out than what you used to come in, so it's you're a little off, but decent sense of direction. So we can actually, who's in the lead?
Hernan, you have this that ring, so I'm gonna follow you back to the wagons there, buddy.
I'd like Vanessa to come up here and navigate us back. She's a little better at navigating through these woods, I think.
All right.
Okay, I can do that.
I'll help you navigate our way out here.
Give me a survival check with advantage.
While we're trying to find our way out, I'm going to step back with Sayer just to go over how amazing the shrine was in general, and that it's something that we didn't really get to
There's
see
my
before.
survival.
Very good. All right. So as you guys are walking along, Hernan, give me a perception check.
Yep. 8.
All right. So never mind.
It was there and then it was gone.
My rolls are not my best thing.
Let's see.
Missed it
So
by
you don't notice anything until it's right up on you.
Oh,
Strange shadows are cast in the trees and the brush to the north. Multicolored light bobs and dance through the branches, and seem to be slowly coming closer. After about a minute, several floating balls of pure light drift across your path. In the center of each sits a solid shape. though it is difficult to make out what the objects are without approaching closer. So, let me give you.
I'll ask for guidance. Go take a look.
Oh, here you go.
Ooh. Oh, that looks fun.
Oh, those look familiar but different.
Ew.
Do you get any ghostly feel from them?
You could say that.
But this is outside the shrine, right?
Oh, well, on our way back.
On your way
The
back.
wagons.
After you
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess you guys went in the back door and just came out the front. Okay.
Oh, shiny.
No, went in the front door, came out the back.
Hmm.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a big
Oh, I
door
missed-
with a puzzle at the beginning.
I should-
They are drifting across the road right about eye level. They only seem to be moving about 10 feet per round.
Why don't we move out of the way and see if they go past? They might not.
Yeah, maybe they'll just go past. We can all just like try
Yeah,
to hide
let's
in the.
get off and try and hide so they
Stop
just go
trying
past.
to touch them, Sadir.
Yeah.
It's
let me
blue.
do that.
I'm blue.
Sadir?
Do you walk up to one, Sadir?
I go up to a blue one.
It stops.
I'm gonna. No.
You already don't feel good. What are you doing?
Yes,
so
dear,
pretty.
stop.
He wants to die.
But it's
What is
pretty.
she doing?
I'll go
I
up next to
know.
him.
This is
I'm
my
gonna-
wallpaper.
I'm gonna stand next to
Give me,
Sadir.
Let's just give me a basic intelligence check.
It's like, are you all right?
You don't have any.
I'm all out. I gave it the office. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
So with that, you recognize what these possibly could be considered. They're called luminous porters.
Carry things.
Really?
A porter like a.
Like a porter? Okay.
And it's just sitting there in front of you. What do you do?
I reach in. I touch it or grab or see what's in it. If it's carrying anything.
Let's see.
I mean, what are these?
What's
You,
that?
order?
you
look
seem
from?
like there might be something familiar
that-
about them.
They're porters. They carry stuff.
All right. So yes, there is.
What,
you
like a
feel-
psycho
you reach,
pump?
you reach in there and you feel something.
I
Is it
pull
a
it out.
boy ghost?
So you want to pull it out?
That yeah. Oh yeah. I will
What color
pull
did
it
you
out.
say you was grabbing? Blue, right?
Blue.
Don't do that. It's probably carrying someone's soul to the afterlife.
You feel
If it's a physical
could be
soul,
like a body or not a body.
a body.
Yank.
Sorry,
Yoink.
he said soul, so my mind went to body.
What kind of hole? is
You
this?
reach inside and you feel a couple items in there, and they feel smooth and glass-like.
Oh yeah, yoink. So I will pull out whatever I can get my hands on.
Okay,
in
you
there.
pull out what looks like 2 vials.
I'm gonna go say hi to the red one.
Now it stays there as soon as you pull those out, and it still just kind of hovers in front of you.
Oh, it's a porter.
Yep.
I reach.
Don't you have to give it something back?
Yep. I reach into my bag and I place a flint and tinder
All right,
and an antitoxin
all right. So
back in the porter.
let's see. You see. I'm just gonna show everybody.
Okay.
This is what the one looks like.
Oh,
Nice. I found one of them before.
Sorry.
And
Yeah.
Okay.
let me see if I can
It's from
find
Switzerland.
the other one.
I listen. I don't even take 2 seconds once I realize what that is. I drink that
like
thing.
me.
I drink that thing.
No,
So,
no.
You pull her in.
Yes.
Oh, he's dying.
I had 3
He's
hit
hurt.
points.
Yes.
He's hurt.
yeah. He
That's
needs
why I was
it.
going up next to him in case something happened.
All right, so the other one, I don't know if you guys have found one similar to this one before, so let me verify it right quick.
Now, how
What is the
many of
roll on
these
that?
porters are there?
There
picture showed a bunch.
3 green, 2 blue, 1 red, 1 orange, 1 purple.
I
Oh,
reach
there's
into
a
the red
purple.
one and start seeing what I can pull out now that I've realized there's loot.
Oh, if you want to go to the red one, okay, then
Now
I'll
I
go to the
realize
yellow
there's
one.
loot.
Yeah, if you're going to the red one, I'll be like, oh, okay. There
What
you
was
go.
the
And
roll
I'll
of
go
the
say hi
greater
to the yellow
Purple.
one instead.
Hold on just a second.
I call
Yeah,
purple.
let's go
What
one
was
at
the
a
roll
time
for
so our
what?
DM can actually
Green.
Sadir,
What was the roll on the greater healing potion?
it's
44?
44 plus 4.
I believe so.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Feels like a new man.
Yeah. Good.
Of course
God,
you would roll
trash.
Because of course you would.
Of course.
Oh man.
Okay,
I'll take it though.
this is what the other bottle looks like.
I don't think that's
You've never seen one of these before.
Is it clear?
Okay.
Let's see.
Look at this.
It's not purple. It's not
'Cause
blue.
I have a bunch of different potions.
That's why I was like, hey, this does not look like the solvent.
So, since you seem to know what these are,
The
do
bottle
you know
looks
if there's
somewhat
any?
clear. Doesn't give me a description of what's in it. Do you uncork it or anything?
No, I'll pocket it because I don't know what it is, and I ain't going down that road again. Been there, done that.
Lesson learned.
I own the T-shirt or dress.
I shit myself and all I got was this fancy dress.
That's right.
Is that like a
All right, so I will put this to the side for you. All right, so that was you and Blue. So
Okay. So, do you think these things have any sentience to them? Since you seem to know about them.
The porters, they normally just like float through the area, and
so let's see, who decided to go to another one?
I was going to red, but Sayer beat me to it, so I was going to go to yellow.
Okay,
I think
so
everybody
Sayer
was
goes to red.
walking
You went
to various
yellow?
ones.
Yellow? There's a yellow?
Yellow or orange,
No,
whatever that
it's
little one in the background
orange.
is.
so
Orange.
so
Okay. It looks yellow on the picture, but it's orange.
Okay, yeah, I'd go to orange.
So you reach inside the orange, and you feel what could only be described as a silk line of some sort.
I'll pull it out.
oh this
yeah, you will.
You pull out the silk line, and you have a 50-foot coil of silk rope,
All right.
and it's sitting there bobbing in front of you.
All right.
Ooh.
I will reach in my bag since I saw him do it, and it didn't seem to be upset with him.
Oh yeah, as soon as he put whatever in, it started floating away.
I will return the favor, and I will give it a tin of snuff, a tin of blueberry snuff, a cherrywood pipe, a flute.
You know,
Empty
you can put
bag.
some of that stuff.
and now I'm really curious. So I'm going to take the glaive, and I'm going to start putting the glaive in the porter. Does it take it?
It's taking whatever you put in it, brother.
Oh my God!
Are you guys seeing this? This thing's absolutely crazy.
So I will tell
it's
you-
disintegrating your stuff.
It's not disintegrating it.
Well, it gave me a rope, and I mean, have you seen some of this?
These
I'm gonna.
porters,
Oh yeah, flask,
the porters that I've
Redwood pipe.
seen in my time
vanilla
are
pipe
normally
weed.
servants of wizards, and they normally are tasked with gathering supplies. So,
I mean-
do you really want to give a weapon to?
It's already in there.
Mace.
No.
Is this thing gonna follow you around and carry it for you?
Nope, it leaves.
Oh,
As soon as
bag of holding.
As soon as he started putting his one item in there, it started to move away. So he has to he's literally following it.
He's
putting stuff in
he's
it.
following, chunking stuff.
I don't know. You
in.
guys seeing this? This thing's kind of crazy. I'm just following it for a bit, and it's like, oh, it's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to you guys.
So you're at the red one, right there.
Why would you give all
Sayer?
your stuff away?
Yeah,
So
Sayer
much
is at the
junk
red
to
one.
it.
What was in the red one?
I'm saying that's where you're at.
Yeah. I went with red because I'm immune to fire.
Of course, of course, you would be the one that would reach in and grab this. You reach in and you feel what could only be considered a metal tin.
A toe. Oh.
A toe ring.
What?
A metal
Yes.
tin.
Pull it out.
You pull it out.
Mine!
and
What is it?
It's a metal tin of something called Old Farty.
Oh, Sorry, Sidear.
It's
This
a
was
rather
worse.
stinky yet popular pipeweed. Very popular, apparently.
Oh,
Very
Similar yet
stinky,
different to skunkweed.
Stinky, popular pipeweed.
I
Oh,
already
yeah.
have some
That smells like
cigars on my
farts.
character sheet. Do I think I could, turn this this sort of pipe weed into rollies?
I'm sure you could
Kind
probably
of roll my own.
pull the tobacco out of the cigar and put the other weed in the cigar.
No. I don't want
And
wanna
I think
ruin my
they called
cigars.
them
I want to
certain
smoke them
phrases.
in addition to my cigars.
Oh, you want to just kind of roll the...
Light up an old farty. Let's go.
Yeah, you can do that.
Mm.
So does anybody else, other than watching Hernan chase after one of the
Yeah, I
orange
think
ones,
we were all going to walk up to him. I know Kenneth said you were going up to the purple one.
Kenna, for a
Yep.
purple?
Purple.
And there's 2 more green and 1 blue left.
I'm gonna go up to
Because
green.
you went, yeah, you said you were going to a green one.
Okay, so you reach in and you feel what feels like a little bag in the purple one.
Okay.
By the way,
Pull it out.
The red one is still sitting there waiting on you, Sayer.
You have to
That's
feed
why I
it.
said I was reaching in. It was the red one.
Yes, but after you've
Ye-
taken the thing out, it's still sitting there.
Blue.
You have to feed something back to it, Sayer.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do, or it's gonna follow you everywhere.
So after a few
Okay.
seconds of you not giving it anything, it starts to circle your body.
Is it like searching to steal something?
Give me an insight check.
Fine, I will give it some leather armor. I don't know what
All right, so you shove some leather armor into it.
Yeah, I'll delete that from my
It-
sheet right now.
It stops circling your body and starts to float away.
I mean, don't you think this thing's just crazy? These are awesome.
So,
Not so much.
purple.
I mean, it just gave me someone's stash that they were hiding from their parents, and I had to give them my leather armor. I don't exactly call that an even trade.
Well, I mean, you
You
weren't
find
using the
a
leather
bag.
armor, and we can use the stash. So.
I will take the bag.
And you take the bag out and you look inside it and you see 10 cop nails.
10 copper nails.
Yep. Small nails used to finish carpentry, for finished carpentry.
Okay.
And it's waiting.
And I will give it a rusty dagger and some wooden false teeth.
It starts to float away.
Seems like a fair trade.
Shailene, what flavor? What color did you go for?
Let's see. Smedley said that they want the blue, so I'll go to the green that Vanessa's not going to.
Okay, so there are 3 greens, 1 other blue that Sadir didn't go to, and there was 1 of everything else. So
I'll go to a 3rd green.
you went to which one? Green?
Mhm.
Green. So you reach inside and you feel what feels like a plate.
Okay.
So you
Pull.
pull it out, and it's a plate of fresh treacle tarts with a jug of wild strawberry cordial and a field mouse.
Ugh, it's tainted.
See, a pet.
A live field mouse?
It's alive, just sitting there.
It's a pet.
I'm going to try and talk to the mouse
Not a
real
pet,
quick.
it's a pest.
Little mouse, what are you doing in there?
Just squeaking.
Just squeaking. Nothing special about this mouse, right?
It's
No,
not
I'm gonna
speaking to you
pick-
in English. It's not talking to you.
I
in
can
English.
speak to animals.
Vanessa, can you talk to this mouse? Is this an important mouse?
I will try to talk to the mouse. Give
See,
me just a second.
Cast and speak with animals.
The mouse.
I'm seeing if I have that. I have animal handling.
Well,
That'll be
there's
a
a
spell.
spell called Speak with Animals. If you
Okay,
have
let me check.
All right. Well, while you're looking for that, you went with a blue, Smedley.
I do not have
Hey.
speak with animals.
Okay.
I'm going to put the mouse back in the thing.
It still sits there waiting.
Ah, okay. Then I'll give it one of the many daggers that I have.
And it
As
floats
well.
away. With a very sad mouse with a dagger. And you now have
Sorry, Nick.
tarts and a jug of wild strawberry cordial.
The tarts look fresh.
Yeah, they look fresh. They're not.
They smell. They smell
They
okay?
don't smell like they've been cooked recently, but they don't They're not moldy or anything like that. It's almost as if they just
I would like to
picked up from somewhere.
try one of the tarts.
It tastes great.
Yeah, nope. I sit with my back to Sadir to Sayer.
You guys think you could actually get inside one of these things?
I was just thinking about pushing Sidear in.
I mean, we could pick up Smedley and see what would happen.
So
No.
Smedley-
Think about it.
Smedley reaches into another one of the
It
blue,
would
the
preserve.
second blue one, and pulls out the exact same thing Sidear had.
Nice.
He had what looked like a potion of greater healing and some clear bottle.
Oh
And Shailene throws a tart at Sidear.
Well,
To Sadir, not at Sadir.
Oh.
You're
I'll
saying-
catch it, and I savor it.
So you give me an attack roll, and you give me an acrobatics check.
I'm not
Okay.
like chucking it at him.
Well, I mean,
No.
you're throwing it to him, and you got to make sure it makes it the right direction, and he catches it.
Goes the distance.
Okay. 20 or
Shailene.
12.
Okay.
Hmm.
If you ever have an extra
He had
card,
to
you can
dive
throw
for
it.
it, but he was able to
I mean,
hit
here
it.
you go. Yeah.
Thanks. I savor it. It just,
But, so you got a greater healing potion that you already know that Sidear's already downed one of them, so you know what it does, and the other one is still a mystery.
I'm gonna drink the healing potion.
And what was it, Vanessa? You had one. You were going to a green,
Purple.
purple.
Or green. I'm sorry.
I
Yeah,
was gonna
green.
say, I think Kenna went to the purple. All right. Well, you went to the green, and you pretty much find the exact same thing that Shailene finds.
A mouse?
Green is food.
And the food.
Hmm. Okay. Hmm.
So does the
I'm
third
gonna-
green also have that?
I'm
I don't
gonna
know.
take.
You gonna check it?
Yeah, that's where I was
Yeah,
going.
I
after
wanted to
the-
know how many are left after all of those.
The third green's the last one.
I'll take that.
I think Hernan just jumped on it.
Yeah, he just
I've been there for a bit.
Oh, was there 2 blues though?
There's two
Two blues, 3 greens.
Yes.
3 greens. And
So-
Smedley got one, and Sadir got the other.
Sadir.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna stick cigars in it. Take out the mouse and the food.
So as soon as you guys do all that, and what are you guys putting in place? The ones who, the 2 greens and the 1 blue.
I don't know if I have.
Cigars and cigars.
All right. What about you, Hernan? You got anything left to stick in this one after you stuck everything in the last one?
I'm gonna pull out a dagger
Not me.
and then another dagger and put the daggers in.
All right.
Does it seem happy?
It starts to float away. Doesn't it looks, and by honestly, every last one of them have changed direction. They're now heading back the direction they came from.
Do we follow? No.
which direction are they going back toward?
Well, give me an insight. And Smedley,
Yes.
it's floating right there next to you.
I don't know if I have anything that I could put in it.
Now
Smedley,
you
you
really regret not picking up anything in that room.
Now it's starting.
Smedley, you have group members around here.
Now
I
it's
can
starting to
give you
circle.
some stuff. I can give you some stuff to put in there.
It wouldn't accept a rock that I picked
Yeah.
up somewhere.
No,
Hey.
you guys don't help Smedley.
Smedley.
He's gotta learn to loot on his own. If you
Smedley.
don't, he'll never learn to loot.
Shut up, Sayer. Smedley.
Yes.
I'm gonna give
Damn.
you. I'm gonna give you 7 pieces of rotted meat to put in there.
Oh, and they stink too. They do. They smell like crap.
They were from the secret pocket.
Yeah,
so
they're from a
be
secret
careful.
pocket. You saw where she pulled those out of. And you don't know if it's the insides of the knoll or if it was actually something they ate with where she pulled it from.
I bet the cloud turns brown when you put it in.
No.
You have to put it if you're accepting it from her. Yes.
Just shove it in there.
Oh.
Do you try?
From one secret pocket into the other.
Yep.
Yeah, just shove that shit in.
Just shove it in there.
It quite literally
Pack it all
is.
in.
You gotta get it up to your elbow or else it
Smedley
won't
says,
accept it.
"Forget that. I'm not touching that stinky stuff," and grabs a rock and puts it in. They all turn around, and head back towards.
You haven't learned anything
With-
yet, Smedley.
With the insight, they're heading back towards the Warlock Tower.
Nope.
Wait, what?
Nope. We're going this way.
Hannah wants us to follow it. I can see it. No?
Yeah, y'all just armed the Warlock's army. Congratulations.
So,
We're leaving.
I
but
don't think the Warlock's gonna do much with my little
did you
teeny
share
tiny
that that's where it's
dagger.
going back? Did you share that at all?
They're going back toward the tower.
Supposed to go to
Taking a
that
bite of a
tower?
tart.
Hernan, you may want to go get your weapons back.
Nah.
Oh, okay. Listen, I still don't feel too great. Can we just
Never feel good.
go shut
What's the
your mouth?
matter? Why don't you feel good?
Do you need it?
Oh, what?
Yes, I'm
Unlike-
have a hit points.
What's your max?
20.
Then it's yours. Do what you want with it.
Okay.
Do you want to drink that other one too?
No.
Do you want to open it or anything?
Now that I've seen Smedley with one, I'm gonna at least look at it, like pop the top on it and sniff it and see if.
Okay, as soon as you pop the top on it, everybody within 10 feet of you definitely clears out.
Whew. Now that's about right.
I have amazingly expensive books that I don't read.
Amazingly attempted.
First, everyone within 10 feet radius will move away from you to escape the awful smell.
I
As
am
soon as you
running
pop
away.
The top open.
Should have known better than to open it. Can I close it back?
Oh, you both did.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, both of them.
Birds of a feather.
What's wrong with the two of you? We can't take you anywhere.
Sounds like
You
fart in
guys
a bottle.
need
Ooh.
to learn how to be responsible.
Liquid arse. Yes, I note the smell and I cork it back because I am not drinking this thing.
Okay.
I note
Why
the
does
smell. Did you like kind of do a? Ooh,
Hang
is
on.
that what you mean by note the smell?
I think that's what he
Ooh.
wants.
I need a visual.
Happen around you.
Oh, you wafted it as if you were cooking. As an aroma
It smells
of
like
something.
pepperoni and cheese.
Yeah.
Nose blind.
If it was eaten by a knoll and pulled out his backside by Ken.
Exactly.
Ew.
Can't.
Don't they both need to do a con check?
Nope.
I just put the lid
Yeah,
on it.
I cork it back and put it back in my thing. Maybe somebody back at camp will know what it is as soon as I uncork it.
Okey-dokey. So, let's
Yeah, gross.
y'all
Like I said,
heading
it's
back?
gross.
who's in
Yep.
who's in the
Yes.
lead?
I want to get back to camp and see if somebody knows Workish.
And we're not. Yeah.
I'm sure there's some people that do.
I want to
I'm
get
right.
back to camp so I can relax. I've been
I-
walking a lot.
Oh, you need to roll. Was it 44 plus 4 for health, right? For the potion?
That's
So,
what you
roll
said.
44 plus 4.
Let's see.
You got 12 to your 7, so it brings you up to a 19. You're just shy of being max.
Nice.
See, it's like nothing bad ever happened.
Who's in the lead?
Not like that at all.
Is it still
Vanessa and
Hernan?
Hernan still, right?
So
Yep.
what
Yeah.
would the two of
I'd be helping
you
her.
give me a perception check, please?
Sure.
Mhm.
Ooh,
Uh,
Vanessa the Aussie.
Vanessa.
I see everything.
Yes, Vanessa. You notice there's another one of these near the road by itself.
A porter?
Looks like it. Pretty much the same thing.
Okay, I'll go up to it.
All right.
That one's odd. It's just kind of sitting there. It's
Yeah,
not going
just,
anywhere.
It's not moving. It's just sitting there.
I don't know if we should go up to it exactly.
Well, maybe it's waiting for someone to take
I
something
mean,
out of it.
I'm not afraid to if you guys are.
I'm gonna try to stick my hand in and see if there's
And
anything in there.
your hand's chopped off. Oh,
And that's where the finger necklaces come from.
All right. So with that, you feel there's definitely something in here.
Mm.
Okay, I'll pull it out.
Oh,
First thing you pull out is obviously a healing potion.
Okay. And is there anything else in there?
You're certain that when you reached in there was more than just one little bitty bottle.
Okay, let me reach in again.
All right, so we'll save time. Let's say you continue.
Yeah.
You find 3 sets of old padded armor, a dozen empty barrels, 2 shovels, a half-burned candle, an
Oh
enormous
my
pile
God.
of small rocks, a ruined deck of perilous fortuity, a leather pouch containing 5 small steel balls, 2 hat pins, an empty wine bottle, a burlap sack filled with
oh,
sliced
Jesus
pork,
Christ!
Holy
a
shit! No wonder
rusted
it wasn't
axe,
fine.
and a pouch of moldy smoke leaf. It's apparently there's somebody else out there like
It's
Hernan.
another Hernan.
And a partridge in a pear
So
tree.
that is
Hey,
what
but
you
look,
find in
Sayer, she found your balls.
Got them right here. I just checked.
I'm gonna take that shovel, one of those shovels.
You can take whatever you want. Oh my god!
Anyone
I am
have a use for
taking
those
the
steel
healing
balls?
potion.
Hey, do you want the 7 pieces of rotted meat to put back in there?
Yes.
Man, Hannah, just throw off the stuff. Ugh.
Hey, this going back to that damn warlock. He can have the rotted meat.
I put the rotted meat in there.
So, Kenna, coming from Sidear's bag, you hear a little thing that says, "You smell like the armpit of an unshaven bog hag."
And you smell worse than
close.
what Sidear put out of his ass.
The bad part is, doesn't respond
Too real.
because it's a doll.
Too real, bro. Too real. Shh.
Well, you guys want another one?
Was there anything in those barrels?
No, I think they were empty. Just a
Empty,
dozen
same.
empty barrels.
Just
Actually, please hold. I take the teddy bear out of my bag.
No wonder you're hiding behind cover. I'd hide too if with a face like that.
And I gave it a hug and I kissed it on its little black nose. And I put it inside the porter.
Uh-huh.
Take that, fucking warlock.
Okay, and the porter starts to fly away. And as you start walking up the road to get back to where you're supposed to, you hear a little voice out of your bag that goes, "Your mother's so ugly, folk turn to stone just in case they might happen to catch a glimpse of her face."
What?
Told you it was cursed.
Oh no, the bear!
You look in your bag, and the bear is in your bag.
Hey,
Nice.
so how did I give it away to him?
Because
Remember
it's
we
the
stuffed it
bear
in
that
the
was
bears.
cursed, not the toy.
It's not the doll. It's the bear.
I'm just going to think that I am able to overcome curses now.
Sarah, I don't think that's the takeaway here.
What the sh...
Okay, how are we looking on your end?
I'm just checking them.
All right.
I haven't heard anything from him, but you know.
No news is good news. Make that paper.
All right, well,
Yeah.
What we will do, though, is we will take ourselves a quick 5-minute break at least. And if we got to
Thank
cut
you.
out a little early tonight, we don't. Well, it may end up being a foregone conclusion anyway. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like a possibility of winning a player's primer from the GUI Cube people, please type in GUI in chat. That is GUI. Just do it one time, please. And then when we get back, we will see who our winner is. So
Good
we'll
luck,
see you in
y'all.
about 5 minutes.
Get all that cheddar. Let's go. Make it rain.
There it is. There's my mic. All right, so this is your last chance. If you've not typed GUI in the chat for your chance to win a player primer, please do so now. And I'll give you a few seconds, seeing how there is still a bit of a delay.
Good luck.
And for those, this is what it looks like. Granted, I think mine is backwards in the picture, but there it is.
So what's
No,
in
yours
it?
actually
What
goes
does it
the right
do?
way.
It's got maps. Ta-da!
Ooh.
And it's pretty much a little small basic information sheet. Different races. To
That's
help you
cool.
start playing a character in the world of Xayathe.
Are those like the pages look a little bit glossy? Are they?
Oh yeah, awesome.
It's a really nice book. I used
Yeah.
it a lot to kind of get used to what we were doing in this game.
Very cool.
Production value stuff.
Oh, yeah, it's real good stuff. I mean, it's not got the binders and stuff on it like these do. It's got the nice little rings, but it's real nice. All right,
And you can pull
so,
the map out too.
Last chance. If I could spell. There we go. All right, so that's been done. Do 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 do. All right, and we will draw now. Congratulations, Wijara. You are the proud winner of a player primer. Did it announce it?
It has not yet.
No, it isn't.
Oh, well, let me do that. Does that announce it?
No, but I can.
Yep.
They heard.
Wait.
So, yeah. Yay!
Well, if you can see and it tells you that it won, then
Sorry, I'm back.
Waiting to be claimed. Don't know what that means, but so congratulations to Wijara. You're the one that you won, and I'll get with you to find out what we need that set to. All right, so we're back in. You guys have found Hernan's brother's box, or whatever. Somebody like Hernan who decided just to stuff everything that had in it.
hey, I didn't give it junk. I gave it good stuff.
All right.
You gave the wizard good stuff.
Yeah,
I
I'm a nice
gave it
guy.
junk.
What can I say?
We're still heading back to the caravan, right?
Wow.
I was
Yeah.
wondering if maybe we should take a barrel or two. You know?
Empty barrel or two?
Yeah. Never know when you could use a barrel.
Okay, I'll take an empty barrel.
Yeah, we can roll them down the.
Yeah. I mean, if something
Race
comes at
you?
us,
we
like
could barrel race down there. Like I
Oh
will.
my gosh, do it.
Who wants to barrel race me? I will do
is
this.
there a river nearby? We could just, put you in
Wait,
it, close
are
the top,
we-
and toss you in.
No.
All right, listen,
Are we
I will-
inside the barrel for the barrel race.
Or are we running on top of it?
Yeah, if we're inside, I'll totally race you.
On top of it.
How big are these barrels? Are they like 30-pound or 30-gallon, or like big 55-gallon? Perfect.
It doesn't even. I don't think anybody thought that you were going to use them for anything like this.
I will bet a plat.
I mean, just carry the barrel around,
Shoot, I want to
and
do it.
if something is trying to hit you at range, you just set it down and you got covered.
So would this be acrobatics then? Because we're balancing on a barrel or running down the street?
Yeah, acrobatics.
Hey, do you ever think the viewers who say to themselves, "I wonder why they don't get a whole lot done"?
Because you give us empty barrels, and what do? We fuck around with empty barrels.
Because,
I
ladies
have-
and gentlemen, this is Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
I have gotten off of here some nights and we walked 20 feet tonight. I don't understand.
We walked 20 feet, but we about to roll. Oh,
Yeah, so can we find a flat stretch of 20, 30 feet of distance where
Sure, why not?
Sadir and I can try and.
If you don't
Let's
think
do
you
it.
can do it, Shailene, then I can
Oh,
do
I
it.
can-
If you don't think you
I can do it. I believe in myself. Are you going to give me guidance? Because that would be really super.
That's some bullshit.
and I'm totally gonna give you guidance.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so you have a dozen. And we'll say
Wait. You're not surprised that the two of us cheat, are you?
No.
I'm going to try and assist Sadir
No,
by
no,
just
no,
giving
I
him
got
pointers.
this.
I'm going to try and give you
this.
pointers on balancing and whatnot
Yeah.
to
I
try
like
and
it.
assist you in doing this.
how many people are doing this barrel run?
It's just me and Shailene, I think. Unless
I am not.
Head-to-head competition.
All right.
And
So-
what about
I'm
Spider?
like warming up.
I have common
It's the showdown on the lowdown road.
laugh when they fall.
Hey, Sadir, are you still not feeling well? Would that give you
but I got
disadvantage
something-
on anything?
Here, have some tarts. I found some
had a
tarts in
tart
mine.
already.
No, if you want
But
more,
you
I
know
got
what?
some.
I'm so confident in this that I'm going to pull out a piece of cloth from my bag and I'm going to do it blindfolded at disadvantage.
I was trying to assist you, but you just shot yourself in the foot, so...
No.
It's okay.
Uh,
You got this idea.
All right, so
Yeah, I don't know why you do that, but okay.
there's gonna be 3 rolls.
Okay.
Okay.
Depending upon each roll will depend upon the final outcome. So you're starting on the barrel. You're both standing on it. Granted,
Wait,
Sadir
I
can't
need to get my
see
scarf.
anything.
I like it.
Sadir does a nice little dance in front of the between the barrels.
Sadir
and-
can't see it.
It's the only
But
way
it's
I can make it
magnificent.
all about me.
and drops the flag, and so
Go!
roll the first one. And Hernan says go, so now you know you can go. So right off the gate, Sadir falls flat on his back on the barrel. Shailene
That wasn't even with the that was
literally
like the
kicks
first
up dust with the barrel as she takes off.
And I rip the blindfold off. I'm like, shit.
She's in the lead.
I tried helping you. Get going.
Come on, Sadir, get back up on the barrel. You can do it.
feels so good.
All right. Well, you're
Oh,
trying
wait.
to get on that barrel.
Yeah.
Give me the third roll. All right. So you finally get balanced on the barrel about the time Shailene crosses the finish line.
Nice. Well, it's worth a shot.
No, that'd be Sadir.
Come on, buddy.
I gotta catch up to you first. I'll get there. I don't feel so
No,
good.
I'm standing at the finish line.
I know. I'm not. I'm still at the start, trying to get on the barrel.
You can jump off and run at this point. This was your
You've already
idea.
lost. Ain't no sense staying on the barrel.
I'll get there. I'll get there shortly. And I'll flip her a plat.
There you go.
Take that and just tuck it away.
So as you guys are moving around, laughing, heading back towards the start, I will close this up for now. As you near the caravan, near where the caravan stopped, you can see Vestia kneeling beside the front wheel of the lead wagon.
Oh,
Despite your distance, she looks up and catches sight of you before straightening and waving to you. As she strides in your direction, you can see Bran turn from the second wagon to make his way over to you. I see you've had a productive outing, Vestia says, spying the weapons, armor, and trinkets that you're carrying. You're obviously entitled to a fine share for your efforts, but with winter coming, we should distribute some of these through the rest of the troop.
I'm going to hold out the robe and like do a
Plat and shit
twirl
we gave to him.
and like go. Can I keep this?
So why don't you give me a list of what you want to put out for the troop to take?
Can I ask her if she speaks Orcish?
That's a very good question. I don't know if she speaks Orcish or not. 'Cause I don't have shit on her.
I'm trying to think.
But you know,
Or-
Theros
Or
might.
somebody in the troop must speak Orcish.
Yeah, my buddy Theros, Borag's son. I think he might
Okay,
speak
so you
Orcish.
find Theros.
Yes, I will put a list of what I'm giving also.
All right, so go ahead and get the list together. And as you're finding Theros,
I've sparred with him a little, and I think that he might.
all right, so you find him. What's up?
So I found this medallion. It's got a black sun on the front, but it looks the back. It's got an inscription. I think is in Orcish.
Yeah.
Can you read it?
Hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, it says, "Soon comes her rising, and all shall diminish in her shadow." It's kind of odd.
Soon comes her rising.
All shall diminish in her shadow.
Sounds menacing.
Do you know what that would mean?
I ain't got a clue. You just asked
I mean,
if I knew what it said.
Do you know what the black sun signifies?
Nope.
I mean, we found it on an orc.
You guys didn't go that far north.
No, it was down here.
It was a dead orc. It was a dead orc that looks like it was put out in warning.
It's been dead for a couple of weeks, and it's been picked over pretty much by the elements, but it did have this silver medallion on it.
Well, being that one's this far south, it's probably not a good thing.
You know anyone that would know what this symbol means?
No, I don't. I mean,
Maybe Mother
I
Sylvester?
don't know much more than you guys do, so. But I can speak Orc, and that's what you asked, so.
Well, I do. I appreciate that very much. You've been very helpful. Thank you so much. Would you like a short sword?
Sure.
Well, I mean, I got a great axe and a pretty nice great sword. If you're curious in either of those.
Oh, cool.
So I
Appreciate it,
typed out the list of everything that I'm just gonna here.
All right. So you guys.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
I'm going to also go look for Mother Sylvanessa to see if she recognizes the symbol of the black sun.
Okay. She's not going to, so I'll save you the trouble.
Oh, okay. Is anybody going to recognize
I'm sure
the
it
symbol?
may come up sometime.
At some point. Okay.
At some point.
All right.
So it might be one of those fallback twos. You never know.
I will tell
If you ever come
everybody
across it.
that when in our group that the Orcish on the back of the medallion reads, "Soon comes her rising, all shall diminish in her shadow."
Hey, while we're at the
you're pulling out all this stuff, and you're holding on to some of the stuff you found at Jinx's Fling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am
I'm
going back to the cart where I had stored some stuff from the day prior. And then handing over that.
All right. What about the studded leather that only fit a halfling?
I have that in here as one set of small dark. I just had small dark.
I
leather
have
on
it.
regular.
I have it.
Okay. Well, I just had it written down.
So,
Sorry.
as far as anything's concerned, you're going to try to hold on to all the cloaks and such?
Well, I'd like to hold on to. I gave one of the cloaks to Sayer. I have one, and then Kenna has one.
All right.
I had
Do we know
one
what
of the
these
sets of
cloaks do?
studded.
Nobody
No,
seems
we
to know
don't.
what they do.
I have one set of the studded dark armor
Mm-hmm.
that I was wearing that I'm hoping that the troop will let me keep, and then the hand crossbow and Serric rapier. I think most the jesters. I
You're
have the
holding on
jester
to a
cap.
Serric rapier?
Yeah, there were two.
Okay, then take that out of mine that I put down.
Okay.
All right.
So, yeah, take that away from what I had.
So, as you've gotten yourself back to camp and they're looking over the stuff you got,
Mhm.
They do tell you the two cloaks for you two to keep
Mhm.
because they are cloaks of hiding or whatever, close to stealth. Where is it at? But they can only be used
Similar to like an elven cloak.
with a cloak of hiding. But they
Okay.
only seem to work for rogues or agents.
Okay, well then I'll get my cloak up.
Or you
none
can
of the-
take a level of something else.
None of the armor was magical except for the halfling armor.
That you didn't take.
Yep. So you got, I'll take that out. The robes in which Sidear put on, he already knows what they do.
Yeah. So take back that.
The hat.
Yeah. The jester hat that I have.
Vestia says since you found it and you are an agent of Jinx, you might as well hang on to it. Upon inspecting it, she tells you, or somebody in the troop tells you, that it has a few charges, probably 3. Use 1 charge to cast Color Spray, Disguise Self, or you can use 2 charges to cast Minor Image.
Where the hell did I?
Says the bells seem to jingle whenever you move, but when you decide to go hiding, they stop making any sound whatsoever.
Oh. Okay. I would
And
show
you
them
also
the.
see that this cap has 3 slots to put what looks like stones in.
I would show them the stones that I currently have, the
Well,
Helio stone.
Yeah, there's only the 1 stone, and they tell you that if you put that in a piece of equipment that has a slot for it, it will double your proficiency with dexterity-based skill checks.
I also had given her that smooth blue stone with the golden flakes.
Which is just monetary.
Okay, cool.
And I
Some of
gave
those-
a
all
whole
the-
bunch of
yeah,
stuff.
all the jewelry and stuff that you guys have found were pretty much just money kind of deal, value.
Very cool.
Yeah, the plink black mother, gold mother of pearls, and a box. I think that's what just monetary as well. I'll go back and check the monetary value on all that.
Yeah,
I figured they
we
were,
checked
but it's
those.
like if that can be money for them, then they can have it.
Mhm.
I have no use, so
So this
I'm
is quite
awesome.
the couch you found.
Yeah, I pretty much gave them all the jewelry,
Since you
all the
are-
weird stuff we picked up,
Since you,
and the armor from the Jinx.
well, if there's any of the regular black armor that you found that will benefit you guys, hang on to it. Since you are the ones who are currently our protectors, you might as well at least have the proper protection for yourselves.
I also gave him the copper nail.
Sheepskins?
What?
What?
Oh, Sayer.
how's the troop looking on funds? Because
I also
I'm-
gave him money.
yeah, I'm fine with parting ways with the money I got if it's going to help the troop. So how are we looking?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
I
Or-
said I have to get with you on the monetary value of the jewelry and stuff you found, but as far as who's got the list of money that you found while you was inside the Jinx place?
Well, no, I think-
we've split it up a little, so I was
Yeah,
just
I
asking
think he
them
was
for
talking
myself,
about like
giving them some
for
of
the
my money.
troop.
Oh, well, I mean, you know, we are all in this together.
All right.
If you wish to pull it together and give me a sum, I will divvy it out accordingly.
So I'm sorry. We said that doubles your proficiency with Dex. Is that the saving throw, or is it the ability
Dex-based
skills?
Ability skills.
Dex based ability skills.
Where did I say it was? There it is.
That's
So you're still
Doubles wearer's proficiency with dex-based skill checks when slotted into a piece of equipment. So if you've got it slotted into the hat that you're wearing, then any
Yeah.
dex-based skill check. So pretty much.
will basically get a +1.
So you never had a
No, you
chance
get doubled.
with this barrel racing. Yeah. So if I have
+2.
a 5, if I have a 5, then I have a 10.
Yes.
Didn't you say proficiency bonus? So it'd only be +2.
I basically just hand over a 2.5 pound bag to her.
Oh my god.
Doubles the wearer's proficiency with dex-based
Okay.
skills. So yeah, it's just your proficiency
Thank
bonus
you.
itself that's doubled. appreciate it.
That's awesome.
That's what I thought you said proficiency. I was like,
Yeah, it doesn't double the skill; it just doubles proficiency with
Right.
that skill.
So
So-
basically, you get expertise.
Yeah, but expertise
Basically.
actually doubles the whole thing.
hmm
Okay, you
including
said
your
the
ability.
You said the only thing I had that was magical was the leather for the halfling, right?
Let's see. What did
I'm
you
not going to
have?
be undone by Hernan, so
That's
Wire-framed
almost
glasses
all of
are
my money.
magical.
I'm sorry, Dan. What'd
The
you say?
wire-framed glasses are magical.
Okay.
I think they were like glasses of nearsightedness or something like that.
Okay, I'll take them back.
Did you? Where's the magical instrument?
The loot that we picked up,
Mhm.
I have no idea who grabbed that.
I don't have it.
Okay. Well, granted, it can only be used by a bard, but still.
Yeah, I think when we had it, you said it couldn't be used by us. We all just
Alright,
got
so it gets handed off to a bard. You have
I also have.
that, and you have that.
dear. Or, yeah, what are you? What's in that bag?
Yeah,
I
also
gave
have
it
all
to
that.
I gave that money to Mother South Innsbruck.
Just loading her down with money. It's like, just here, have this, have.
Ooh,
Have
didn't you have
this.
who had the wand of the War Mage? Thought you had that too.
I
Kenneth.
have
Kenneth
it,
still has it.
but I haven't attuned to it.
Okay, so you have that as a magic item.
Yes.
And
I kept the silver medallion because we might need it later.
silver medallion.
The orc one.
The orc man.
Okay, yeah. I don't have a card for that, so that's why I was...
But I didn't know if anything else I had was magical. I thought you said something about the halfling leather might
The
be.
halfling leather had some magical properties to it.
But nobody can wear it but Smedley.
If
Who
it's
else?
magic armor and you attune to it, it should conform to fit.
Will it?
So does anybody want to attempt that?
I'm
It
not
could,
going
but it
to.
does depend on the item.
I do not know that as Hernan, because I am but a simple man.
Okay, so if anyone wants to try to put the leather halfling armor on, they can, because I already have magical armor.
Does anybody wish to take the... Was it studded leather?
I
No,
believe
it's
studded.
it's just dark leather armor.
No, it's leather armor, yeah.
Yeah, it's just dark leather armor. It's not studded.
A molted
give
gray
it a
hide of
shot.
this armor seems mostly unassuming.
I'll do it. Why not?
Gonna take some time from what I've heard. Certain things take some attuning.
Leather armor. This particular armor doesn't require tuning.
Oh, nice. You can sure try.
Sweet. What
So
is
I
it?
don't know exactly how that works out as far as his system is concerned, but I thought magically based properties do just the size. You want to help me out with that, Rod?
It depends on the GM. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I don't know that there's a hard and fast rule.
I've always said that they did because, magical property to it. So, you have leather armor, so you get the benefit of having leather armor.
Mm.
You also are now resistant to bludgeoning damage.
Nice. As someone who goes down sometimes, I'm happy you have that.
Only bludgeoning?
Resistance to bludgeoning damage while wearing.
Cool.
And it gives you an armor class of 11 plus your dex.
Cool.
Hold on. Let me see what my dex is.
Very nice.
3.
So your armor class is now 14.
That'll work.
And you take
Thank
half
you.
damage from any bludgeoning type attack. So whenever I tell you what kind of damage it is, remember that.
Okay.
So you're pretty much kind of without having to dance for it.
Awesome.
Or Smedley without having to rage for it.
Awesome.
But only bludgeoning, not piercing or slashing.
So now I have to make sure that anybody I send after you are all slashing and piercing only.
Thanks.
Alright, so...
I see Dan making a post-it note right now. Like,
I didn't make chapter 13. So, what did I see? Okay, not yet.
Oh, I feel much lighter now.
Dan, while we're back, and everybody is handing over all this money, I'm going to give a pouch to Sayer. Sayer,
Yes.
I found this on that drow, and I feel like maybe you should have these. These seem to be silver drow coins, and I don't know, maybe I don't know. I feel like you should have it, and I'm going to give you 22 of the silver drow coins.
You want to do it sneakily or openly?
I would like. I'm going to do it privately because
Give me
I don't believe Sayer is very.
You can give me a stealth or a sleight of hand.
If you don't know it. Okay, the 23 for stealth to try and.
Nobody seems to be paying you any attention.
Yeah. It's 22. 22 silver drow coins, so they have the web on them. Or 23. I'm sorry, 23.
Yeah,
Can you give me the
drow
coins
sills?
with they just seem to be minted by the drow.
Yeah.
Can you give me the stats on the wireframe glasses?
Yeah, I gotta find them though. So I remember giving them to you. I just couldn't remember because you had no chance of checking it at the time. I just can't remember what pile they got stuck, stick, whatever.
Yeah, I had so much crap in my bag, I had no idea what anything was in anymore.
Well, I know I gave them to you, and I know I put them in your stack. I just gotta find them.
And what does attunement to
There
the
we go.
Wand of the War Mage take? Is that a short rest or a long rest?
Short.
Yeah.
Okay.
These glasses, you have advantage on intelligent checks and wisdom perception checks made with objects within 14 inches of you.
On intelligence and what? Wisdom?
Well, in perception and investigation.
Nice.
Advantage on perception and investigation.
Within 14 inches. While wearing them, you have disadvantage on all attacks as well as all saves and checks where sight is required.
Oh.
You're pretty much afflicted by the poison condition if worn for more than 10 minutes at a time. They are called nearsighted spectacles.
I also want to make sure that we give the letter that we found on that drow inside of the Shrine of Jinx. And see if maybe Bran or somebody has any insight on this.
Somebody will. As you hand that off. Somebody may.
Tell them about
I can't say they will. I'm just saying they may.
And tell them about the defacement of the outside of the shrine with the symbol of the old god that has been defeated by the Jinx.
Disturbing indeed. And Bran starts to nod in his agreement. He opens his mouth to say something, but stops short. Casts his blind gaze to the road behind. Just past the wagons, after a moment of watching him, Vestia follows his stare, and you note the color drain from her face. Mimicking her actions, you look down the road, and you see Cray. And only Cray. Slowly approaching on his exhausted horse.
Cray!
From this distance, you can't see to what extent, but he is obviously wounded. His normally rigid posture is so slackened he looks as if he could topple from his saddle at any moment. As he nears, you can see that blood has nearly soaked through every inch of his shirt, and he holds his right arm at an odd angle. His horse looks to be struggling as well, from the weight of another person. You can now catch a glimpse of blood-slicked green skin. Without waiting, Vestia sprints over to help him from Bran, with Bran close behind. What do you do?
Go up as well.
Would the green skin be Borag or Kalnese?
I go up to him.
I mean, did you go check?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna run to Cray immediately. He's my pseudo dad.
Instead of running right to them, I want to run just past them and keep an eye behind them.
All right. Just give me a perception check on your end. As you go past them, you notice that the body draped across the horse is that of Kalnese.
And Borag is
Corpse
nowhere
or
to be seen.
unconscious?
At this point in time, it looks like she is severely wounded and unconscious. You do see that her rise and fall of her chest, or her back, as you know, it presses against the back of the horse.
Cray, where's Borak?
Vestia carefully wipes a rivulet of blood away from the deep cut on the weapons master's forehead, and pretty much says the same thing you asked, but a little more. By the gods, Cray, what happened to you? Where's Borag? Cray's red eyes meet hers for the briefest moment. He casts a glance towards you as well. Sadness and anger well behind them. He is lost.
Who attacked you? Who attacked you?
What do you mean by lost?
So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of chapter 2. The Phallus
Wait,
of Spirits.
you didn't give us any like dun 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 kind of music right after you said lost. I gotta say, production value's gone down since you stopped.
Hey, where's your sound effects, man?
Boom, boom,
Brought to you not by.
So we will leave you wanting, I'm assuming, but that is our cliffhanger for the end of chapter
Shivering with
2.
Antissa.
Say it. Say it.
I won't say until we start again. Nope.
So stand by, watch us on Twitter and Facebook. I will let you know when we will pick up chapter 3 and continue. Between now and then, we believe we'll do some one-shots or maybe a small side campaign with some of our players and one of my players guest DMing for us.
Does this mean we all leveled up?
No.
Poop!
There's just sadness and death and despair.
I just Yep, pretty much.
I'm not saying it.
So, check back with us on Sunday for our Dungeons with Veterans game. And also keep an eye out for our, my Conan stream that I have throughout the week. And keep posted to Twitter and Facebook as well for information of when we will pick back up for chapter
And GUI
3.
rewards.
I will give you GUI rewards, and I will get with you guys as far as what the end of the chapter holds for your players, or for you players. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Now, before we leave, I'll do the GUI rewards. So, if you all want to roll your D20, and Tara, do you need a tissue?
No, I'm gonna be fine. Oh, it's a 2.
See a 14. I see Hernan didn't want anything.
Nope. Apparently not.
Sayer
looks like
Hernan, you make me look good.
Sayer looks, yeah. Sayer, you're the only one, so roll that D20 one more time.
Oh, big counts.
And 19. Advantage on an attack roll. So when we return, Sayer has advantage on an attack roll.
Nice.
So thank you all for joining us for chapter 1 and 2 of the Red Star Rising. And we will get back with you. Won't be too far out. We're just going to take a little time to, I don't know,
But give you a chance to build all the content in Roll20.
No, I've got a good bit of it, but yeah, it gives me time to.
It takes a little while
to put the content in here.
Yeah, it's a fairly easy system once you get rolling, but you know.
Well, you know what's bad is we've gone through this, and then now all of a sudden it's like, oh, GUI Cube is now selling the modules on Roll20.
I don't think GUI Cube's selling the modules on Roll20. I think it was somebody I was actually able to put it in Roll20 for them.
Got you. It looked like it was.
I only saw
I
chapter
thought they
1
were-
in
Yeah, it's only
Roll20.
chapter 1.
Chapter 2's in there now.
Okay.
Yeah, they put chapter 2 in.
And,
So,
I
Dan,
had
are we
looked
waiting
one-
till chapter 3's in there?
no, I'm going to start putting it in. One of my Sunday players has showed me an easier way to put it in than to scan it through
Very
the
cool.
printer. So I'm just going to do that. Plus,
Do you not have the stuff digitally?
so I have it digitally, but it comes as a PDF, and with Roll20, you pop in the PDF, it doesn't work.
Oh,
But-
I could have told you a way to do that. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were doing it that
Well,
way.
I have Snippet, so I can do Snippet as well for the pictures.
That's exactly what I do for all the PDFs. It's super easy and fast.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
But for some reason, my Roll20 guy on my Friday night games dropped the ball on me, and I had to get.
He never
show up.
I mean, hey, let's
He's just
blame the
being in
person driving
character.
who drove their Dodge Ram up my ass. Blame that lady.
Were they
Glad I'm not
locating
the only
your-
one taking it
in
from.
your
Whoa.
special pocket?
Oh, continue.
So what we're saying is somebody's parked the Dodge Ram in your special prison pocket, huh?
Yeah. The kids were okay. Cassie was in the back seat.
God,
But
that's terrible.
So we have 2 Ass Masters
this
in the
is
group
she hit
now.
me and turned
That's
it
right.
into a 4-car accident.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
Not my fault.
I'm sure you're not going to want to be involved in our after-game discussions here, so I will let you all go. If you have any questions or concerns, I don't know why I even said that. It's almost like I'm trying to do something else here. Anyway, keep up
What are
with
you doing there,
Roll20,
buddy?
keep up with Facebook. We will get back with you, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the next DM we have set up for a one-shot, at least a one-shot, may go a little further, is our very own. I'm not going to say anything, just going to sit there and look to the side.
I don't know what you're
I
talking
didn't
about.
agree to ever run anything.
Nope,
Oh yeah, it's there. Yeah, it's Rod. Yep, it's totally Rod.
it's Tara.
Yep.
Tara's going to run us a game here before too long. I believe wanted to start it as a
Probably.
one-shot, but we'll see how long it goes. Who knows?
Yay!
I don't know. We're pains in the asses, so I'm not sure. All I see is
Do a
let's see
barrel
if I
roll.
can break her game. That's all.
I'm here.
No. We all have to be on
No
our best
promises.
We have to be on our best behavior so Dan can be like, WTF, guys, what the hell?
Really?
That's a better twist. I
What?
like that.
You go fucking barrel racing and then you just do nothing here?
I assume it's
Yes.
D20, or excuse me, D&D.
Yes.
That's
All right.
easy.
So we'll get back with you. We will post that on, like I said, the social media that we have. Check us out. Anybody else have any announcements they want to make prior to us shutting down for this evening? Anyone?
I got nothing.
And
Oh,
we do.
Fallon. Fallon, what are you raising your hand for?
Hello?
I'm not dead yet, so I'm still not a lich.
Woohoo!
It's a very big announcement.
There's plenty of time for that.
But we still got chapter 3 and chapter 4.
We have downtime days.
Yeah.
Not really.
Work on becoming a lich.
Chapter 3 is going to pick up pretty much right where this one left off. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Y'all have yourselves a blessed weekend. Be safe, be nice, be kind to each other.
Yeah, be nice. That
Yes.
shit's free. Sprinkle it everywhere. Come on.
Yes, I mean, come on now.
Just follow my lead. Spray it everywhere.
Spray it everywhere.
That's not where I was going with that at all. Oddly enough.
Did you say you work in PR, like, you're supposed to have a way with words?
He didn't say he was good at his job.
Both of you!
Well, the headline to his
Really, they're a good team.
his headline for his current PR is "Shit happens." So
Shit happens.
what? Sewer line breaks. Shit happens. So anyway, since there's
Into
no
our
further
lake.
announcements, ooh yes, tasty.
Fun.
So there's no other further announcements. There's no other comments. Like I said, check back with us. We have content in gaming as well as D&D, and we will see you before long.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
May all your adventures be.
Stinky! Stinky!
No.
Good night, everybody.
Sticky!